Konnichiwa, Private Table e Yokoso. Mazu wa Sencho no shokai kara hajimashou. Mazu, Frost wa,
Tasha.
Mazu Sammi wa,
Trihl.
Soshite Watashi wa Anata no Shinsetsu no DM to Shite. We're going to have a missing player in Markus and a late player in Toby today. So, short introductions. Either of you decide to try and give a recap?
I can do it if Cross doesn't want to.
I volunteer you to do it.
All right, cool.
So kind of you.
Very kind. Okay, last time on Watashidai, the group was grappling with the issues of Rachel Summers having broken the seal and doing the things with Winter and panically going to various places to save the world, aka people that were immediately going to be affected by Winter and saving their own skin. Trihl and Riger broke off from the group and went off to go try and find the brownies, not having thought through the fact that neither of them speaks brownie, knows where the brownies are, or really had any idea what to do with the brownies other than that they got a bunch of winter stuff from Atoria before they left. The main group went on to Deep Forge, and actually it's not Deep Forge. It's Forge.
Yeah, it's Deep Forge.
Is it Deep Forge? Okay. I keep thinking it's a WoW name when I say it, so I feel bad. I'm like, am I confusing it with a WoW name or no, that's Iron Forge? That's right. Okay, yeah. So Deep Forge. The group rides off to Deep Forge to work with Thrain and hopefully use the shop and do amazing things, which they do to great effect. Using the entirety of Thrain's treasury, having the group banded together to pitch to him how important it is to prepare for winter. They buy enough supplies and things to help take care of not only the people of Deep Forge, but people in the surrounding area, surrounding cities and stuff like that. Thrain throws down every bit of coin he has, and the group set to work helping people. Tasha goes and starts helping the Babanyakin, trying to teach them about what snow's going to be like, and basically trying to prepare them for what's to come a little bit in kind of that early infancy of the snow is coming. Kelly is very excited about snow. Meanwhile, Trihl and Riger. Riger had decided to take his date potion, which he may have only had one, we don't know entirely, to become brownie-sized with Trihl, thinking that would help make it so that when we tried to find the brownies, it would be okay. Trihl and Sweet Dreams contacted the wild spirits and tried to get help finding the brownies, which miraculously they did. And then bad things happened. They got drugged, tied up, and hauled into a brownie village. They negotiated and helped the brownies through the help of a adventurer from another world, Inda Fajar, and sent out runners and such to gather all the brownie tribes that were locally into this place as we were setting up a big tent, and it was a weatherproof tent for heating and things like that. And we basically used a bunch of brownies, and we basically started setting everything up to try and shelter the brownies through this. And soon we had thousands of brownies in this tent. And the group sent, with the help of Thrain, a wagon out, which the brownies were loaded onto and then hauled back to town against their will, and then put into a warehouse or something like that, which is no man's land. The angry tribal brownies are there, and nobody likes to go in there because you get knocked out or killed. The group then continued trying to get things settled, calm down nerves. Trihl spent a lot of time negotiating, trying to help the brownies and get them to be more cooperative instead of being the angry little force of nature that they were in town, of basically knocking people out, stealing their stuff, and causing trouble, and as adding more unrest to an already painful situation as snow continued to fall down. Tasha continued to try and educate the Babanyakin, as they seemed to be very upset about wanting to travel and it becoming a very distinct need that they need to do, and being trapped in this town in the snow was really causing them problems. Atoria went and contacted the group that she had unlocked a franchise ability using Thrain's major pull of the town. We got a plot, and they opened a Asian-styled 7-Eleven with all the cool stuff in it that we wouldn't normally get in the States. And people went in, did some shopping that was set up so Frayne could get money out of the lockbox in the back. Atoria is able to set discounts and various other things for weekly discounts and things like that she hasn't really explored into. And then it was left in Frayne's care to manage for now, which is mostly keeping it locked up. Atoria also went and contacted Christoph, the mask maker or the carver that had made masks for Tomfoolery's group, and contact them, make a very articulated mask so they could finally have their characters' masks that they have had in their character design since the inception of the game. They got their cool mask, and then after they got their mask done and they didn't have to worry about being nice to the guy anymore, they went full bad cop without a good cop there. Scared the living crap out of the guy, so that way when Atoria called Ryger to come check on this amazing gas mask the guy had, which was very similar to the Winter King's mask and was owned by a second in command or high up minion of the Winter King, Ryger got very upset, lectured Atoria about threatening people and scaring them because the guy was scared out of his wits. And as the group of them were kind of reconciliating after with Trihl, Atoria, and Ryger were reconciliating about the incident of the mask maker being bullied and threatened, Tasha was in the Babanyakin camp doing one more big trip, trying to help out, be the great, kind little child that she is, and taking care of her fellow Babanyakin, or kind of at least keeping a tab on them and maybe playing with Kelly. And while she did that, one of the Babanyakins suddenly started like making really angry noises. And when he looked up, his eyes were flaring a bright purple color. And then I believe he punched Tasha into a wall.
Through a wall.
Through a wall. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I apparently
on the other
didn't.
side of it.
I thought you only hit the wall. I'm sorry. You went right through.
Oh, I did.
You did hit the wall. You impacted both sides of it, apparently.
Very nice.
All right. I'd like to give this
Go
hope
ahead
to
and take your
Ryger.
hope. Okay, I guess Ryger will have a hope.
Yeah, Ryger could have my hope because I'm full.
Right, we pick up where we left off. Tasha, you have landed against the table, sort of, dust in the air around you, pain, lots of pain.
What? She shakes off the dust off her head. What's going on?
You hear screams outside.
She quickly jumps off the table and goes back through the Tasha-shaped hole.
Withdraw a distance away, you'll hear screams.
Oh no, Ryger, we should go check that out.
Ryger will start running immediately.
Yeah, well, hold on tight. Atoria, you should totally do something helpful with Frayne.
Atoria collapses and you hear giggling from the bushes.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Thank you, Tom. I'm gonna. Still covered bushes. I'm giggling.
Tasha, you're picking yourself, dusting yourself off. There are screams outside, and you hear as a stone flies into the room you're in at high velocity, missing your head by maybe a meter.
Thank you. She's going to climb out through the hole and look for the guy who sucker punched her.
You see him in a stance that suggests that he may have just thrown a stone after you.
You bleeping bleep! She's going to run at him and go for pretty much is going to tackle him.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength roll then.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. He puts a hand up to try and stop you. However, you push into him. You feel like his arm being pushed back. He's fingers and hand like flexing awkwardly as your pressure presses against him. You make impact. You are able to grapple him. However, the fear effect of this is you hear a crunch of this Barbarian's fingers as your impact bends a few of them back too far.
I'm not even there, but I'm upset. I'm upset. Fear effect hitting Sam.
You've got this man grappled. You've got like one of his arms pinned against him, and he's just sort of looking down quizzically, not at you per se, but like where his hand is between you and him, and you see like a weird smile appear on his face, like ill-practiced, quivering almost.
Oh no! You just taught this demon it likes pain.
She is going. She's rather concerned about this, but she also still is unsure if this is a civilian or not. So she's going to quick slot out her lasso.
All right. Well, he still gets an action.
Yes.
And that action is going to be to try and shove you off. Oh, which I'm just... I'm playing the wrong game. I'm going to spend a fear to clear his condition. You feel him, like, pressing that clearly broken hand against you. That does not feel great, just from a empathetic standpoint. As he shoves you back, you see him looking down at the hand, looks at his other hand, and you see him reach over with the broken hand, sort of try and grasp a couple of the fingers on his other hand, and you hear a snap.
Why?
And you just hear this barbarian go.
Stop that! That's not yours!
Yours.
Now can she take out the lasso?
Yeah.
She's going to try and keep this guy from breaking the rest of his limbs. Hopefully.
All right, go ahead and give me I think that's agility.
It's whatever I want it to be.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a warrior.
All right.
So you're
going-
choosing your favorite stat of presence, right?
Intelligence.
Let's see. I am looking for. Yeah, I can just hit this. It's the same thing.
14. 14 with fear. You twirl your lasso about and try and hook it over. However, it like impacts the horns awkwardly and does not manage to enfoul him.
Darn it!
I'm going to say you get a second thing straight away
Okay.
if you decide to take it, and you and Ryger will be arriving after this drill.
Sweet.
Okay.
My mighty steed is so fast in the snow.
Yeah.
Then she is going to. Let's see. I've got some distance on him, right? Right now? Because he pushed me back?
I'd say you're at very close range. No, you're at close range, not very close.
Do I have enough range for the net gun this time?
Do you remember how far its deployment range is?
I do not. I'll try and use the.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
going
I
to
don't
try the
actually
lasso
know
one more
if like the net gun has like enough juice left to shoot anymore. We need to find that out someday. However you orbit.
You will find it out.
Yeah. You need
I
more
am
gas
going
to
to-
take.
Gonna attempt the lasso once more.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
All right. And I forgot. Do I still have? We have not rested yet, so I still have my +1
Mhm.
from No Mercy. So let's.
Surprisingly,
Roll this
Mercy is
again.
going to come into play.
That's not good.
Oh, I imagine I need to be incrementing my fear.
Yeah.
Once again, your lasso, like you toss it out, and the Babanyakin just sort of steps to the side a little bit, and then Trihl and Ryger. Ryger comes sort of skidding around the corner, and you see the sight of like this large Babanyakin man who's like left hand has a couple of like the smallest fingers are broken. The right hand seems to be like completely broken. And you see Tasha facing him down, covered in debris.
I'm gonna look at the scene. I'm gonna look at Ryger and go, capture or kill.
You will hear Barden reply to you, kill.
Okay. I'm going to it is my movement. I'm basically using my grapple hook and string, and I'm just gonna fly off Ryger. Free action movie mode like Indiana Jones going forward. And then I'm going to raise my staff up high, even though I didn't need to. It's got far range. I just was getting out of the way because I think Ryger fights with sword, so I remember him having a sword. I don't want to be there when it happens. And I will lash out with my my improved scepter, which is actually a sword, but it's I basically hold up a sword and start because I'm not in close range, right? I'm like
you arrived that far.
I'm at far. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start hitting him with that. I will spend a hope to use pinpoint accuracy on this attack.
Okay.
Okay, that is with fear. So I will write that down. It is a 23 with fear. That rolled actually
very
pretty
nice.
good.
I will get a fear. That is definitely a hit.
Okay. So that's a 3d6 plus 3. That's 9, 12, 15 points of damage, magical, coming in from the scepter. And
what do the scepter bolts look like?
So the scepter bolts are because I'm trying to decide if I want her to keep the sword motif or if I want to like just go into a full staff with this.
What is this?
What do you think? Should I keep this? Keep it being a sword cross, or should I swap over to the visual being a staff for this?
Let's see. She's. Are you firing it or are you making?
I'm firing at range, but the thing is I've been always channeling my magic through the sword previously, and I basically traded to a new weapon.
Keep it as a sword because it'll be nice for what's about to happen next.
Yeah, I'll do it as a sword, and it's gonna be just a big surge of purple butterflies because that's been kind of her thing. So just big surge of purple butterflies come flying out with sparkles, and just slam into the guy and explode in glitter.
Yeah. You see him take a couple of stumbling steps back. You see like bloody wounds on his chest, and you see like that still somewhat functional hand reaching up, touching some of the wounds, hooking into them and pulling.
Oh, I don't like that. Do I get a second action?
You do.
Oh, actually, no. You interrupt me now. I rolled fear.
Oh yeah, you rolled fear. That's right.
Also, Toby, I'm assuming you're running in, so you're going to be right after me, probably.
Harleen, you hear screams.
Yeah, I'm not as fast as I normally am.
Yeah.
I'm small right now.
Oh, you're small? Okay.
You heard screams, started running towards them, but we use action movie logic. People arrive quickly on the scene, yada yada. In fact, I will continue that action. You see him hooking fingers into like one of these sort of like scorched holes that your butterfly blast has left in his chest, and actually peeling back part of the flesh.
Okay.
I'd rather he not.
You can hear like first there were panic screams of surrounding citizens of Deep Forge, other Babanyakin that were with him. Like the terror that is being spread by these actions is palpable. And I am just going to spend a fear to cause an effect on some other NPCs. Could Trihl and Tasha go ahead and make me a presence reaction roll?
I will spend a hope to activate bold presence. I'll add my strength to this roll.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 14.
Why?
Plus
What?
8.
What's...
I'm at a 22.
22?
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
I've rolled 3 1s with hope so far.
I'm so sorry. Well, the bright side, it's like a reaction roll, so we're not doing anything that wise.
Yeah,
but
no hope or
it just sucks that you're
yeah.
rolling ones on your hope dice because it doesn't give you very much.
All right. For Tasha, you are going to take let's see, D4. You're going to take 2 points of stress as you watch this Barbarian essentially mutilate themselves.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. With that, Sam, you can resume your turn.
May I make a presence roll using bold presence to try to calm people and get them out of this way so they aren't watching this?
Yes, you may indeed.
Okay. I dropped my dice, so I'm keeping it across the board. Sunny, no! Okay, I got it. I got it. It's okay. It's a little wet. Okay. I got it. Okay. So I'm gonna pay I'll also pay for trustworthy. So I'll pay
Okay.
two hope on this. I'm pumping it up as much as I can. Can I use Orderborn, a smile better suits a hero, you're not beating your blah 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 blah. The thing that if I am doing my values and stuff like that, that I can use a D20 for my hope dice.
How does this match up with your values?
A smile better suits a hero. I'm trying to put a good thing on a bad situation, kind of.
Just because you managed to pass the terror test, I will say that you are able to do this. Yes.
Okay, I will get my D20 out. I have D20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you had failed like Tasha, I probably would have said no. You cannot bring this false confidence.
All right, I rolled an
Ooh.
18 on my hope dice. 3 on
So
that
21
dice.
on the die.
21. Plus 8 plus 2. That's a 31.
Oh, wow.
hope.
Yeah. What do you sort of yell to the crowd? What is your?
I will call. Do not let it shake you. This is not what your friend would want. Look away and think of the path ahead. And I'm gonna have purple flowers and purple butterfly bullshit from Sweet Dreams.
Okay, and you try and disperse them, get them to leave.
Yeah, try to.
Yeah.
Do not let this.
You create a path of purple flowers away from this.
Yes. I'm basically like, if I can use like my pretty like stuff to try to obscure what's going on and just lead people away. So I'm gonna do that.
You can do that.
Okay, and I get a hope for that because I rolled with hope. So yay! But that was my action. So now Toby just runs in.
Actually, Ryger was there. Yeah. Which Ryger's action is simply going to be, and I swear to God, I had decided this is how he sort of does this before you had. You see him pull out that sword of his, and then you see it sort of have a faint purple glow, and he starts swinging, and it throws waves of purple energy.
Oh God, we're the same.
And when they impact the Barbarnikin, they actually wrap around it, and it is restrained.
Oh, nice.
Okay, at that point, Harleen, you can see people sort of fleeing from the area, and as you run around a corner, you see Tasha in a sort of very beat-up state. Looks like she's been through a wall, quite literally. Trihl and Ryger standing there, and a clearly possessed, mutilated Barbarnikin who Ryger has just restrained.
Fingers and been poking at its own wounds. It's terrifying looking.
As I was running in, did I hear Trill's speech?
Yeah, you're doing it loud, right, Trihl?
Yeah, say it loud. I figured it was being amplified by Sweet Dreams.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Okay. As I come rolling in, first thing I do is look over to Trihl, and I'm using a soldier's bond. Trihl, that was a brilliant idea getting people out of here. I'm providing 3 hope to both her and I.
Oh, sweet. I just went down 3 hopes. This works out really well. Thank you.
Nice.
Right, so I'm down 1 card for the moment.
Or Tasha needs help. Or hope, probably.
I have only 1 open.
Oh, okay.
Now, is
No, I still have
Banyakin
hope.
back to me, or is their front to me?
If you've come in near Trill, I'm going to say they're fronts to you.
You know, these guys are a lot bigger when you're normal sized.
I'm surprised you drank a potion today.
Mini Mart?
This was long after the mini mart because Atoria went shopping
Oh, I
for
thought
their
it was
mask.
I thought it
Remember?
was Mini Mart.
No, we
I
are
thought it
past
was
Mini Mart.
We were long past
Oh, then
mini
I'm
mart.
tall.
Yeah, you're big.
Okay. All right. I can do this then. I'm going to smack him upside the head with my shield going, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay, so you're going to go into range from far to close?
I am going to go... I do not have to go into melee, but I'm going to go to very close.
Okay. Getting from far to very close, I believe, is a roll, even if you are doing another action. So go
an
ahead and give
agility.
me an agility.
All right. I would like to leverage animalistic instinct on this for balancing as she goes.
No, I don't think I'm going to allow that one.
Oh, come on.
No.
All right.
Hey, you make it in. I get a fear. This does interrupt your turn, but you'll be able to resume it after I've responded to this.
Okay.
So you go running up, and then
Yep, you go running up
Babanyakin or something
to
moves.
very close, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. The Babanyakin is actually going to see you coming, and it is going to meet your charge. And is going to just try and ram its face against your incoming shin as you're moving. For a moment, you think it's charging you with its horns, but then you see like it even angles its head to like make sure you don't hit the horns.
Okay.
So it's all restrained, and it's swinging its head around.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Right. We're going to do that. You feel a impacting crunch against your shin, Harleen, more like just above your ankle. You take 6 points of damage. I think you could reduce that to nothing if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to take that on the shield.
Yeah. But you feel its face crunch, and it gets thrown back just from like the sheer kinetic force of your continuing movement as it meets you. And as it like skids just a distance away from you on its back, still restrained, you see like its broken jaw hanging, and you see like these purple glowing eyes look delighted, and it is sort of doing this choking, loose-toothed, spitting up laugh. It's your turn again.
Okay. I'm bringing my shield. Nope, actually, I'm grabbing him by the horn and just lifting him up, so he's now completely disabled.
Okay. You want that to be your action?
Yes.
Okay.
Just holding him out at range, just like, nope, we're done here, Tom. We're done.
That's a grapple.
Yeah.
You go ahead and give me a grapple. That'll be strength.
Okay. And I can't use anything else on that.
Very nice. Yep, you hoist him up, and you say that, and you just hear him go, Tom, not Tom.
No, Tom's with Atoria right now.
Oh, then who it's this?
Oh, she's still your guys' spotlight.
Tasha, you want to go? Can I turn on my nameplates though, just as a thing? Because I think I would have it on right now.
Yes, you can. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Okay, go ahead, Tasha.
Are we trying to kill him or are we trying to capture him?
Barden said kill.
We put him out of his misery.
Her brow furrows, but she puts away the lasso and takes out her glaive, and she is going to charge.
Okay. You want to move over to it. I'm gonna say you were closer already, so you don't have to roll as long as you're doing an action.
Yeah, she is
Yeah, go ahead.
to swing with that.
It's hardly holding it down close enough to the ground to actually be swung at.
I had been imagining she was holding him up like you would hold a bad little toddler. But if I see Tasha charging, I'm just going to lower him down.
Yeah, you can do it.
I can hit anything within very close, so I could reach him.
Her holding it at full height would be more than very close.
Yeah, she is pretty tall.
Okay, then yes.
I just love the idea of thinking Tasha on the roller skates going as fast as she can with this weapon.
Okay, Tasha armor cores her way over.
Oh no, Tasha again.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. You go to swing, seeing Harleen lowering it down, but it doesn't happen quite in time. So the
hold on. Tasha's within close range. I'm expending 2 hope. Tasha, re-roll your hope die.
Ooh.
Finally, maybe it will be more than a 2.
I thought about spending my paradise to help you, but I don't know if I have enough paradise to make you hit because I've seen how hard this thing is to hit.
Hey.
Okay.
Right. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Yay.
Okay.
Like, at least if we don't get to at least a 15, I wasn't expecting you to hit, so.
She is going to spend... because she hit, she's going to spend a... Where is it? Utilizing the new fancy weapon we got, she's going to spend a stress, I believe. Okay. Spending a stress to use her powered gauntlet to add a bonus proficiency to this attack.
Ooh.
And
an extra die. Nice.
Yep. So let me just... Am I stressed? Yes. Okay.
You're like eternally stressed.
Yep.
You're a stressed child.
So, rolling 5d8.
Wow. I think that might have hurt.
I re-roll the 1.
Reroll it. I'm not sure if you needed to, but you might as well.
How's it 5d8? You guys are tier 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes, tier 3. I spent my level up to giving her a plus proficiency, and the glove, by spending a stress, adds an additional proficiency.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Jesus Christ. Right, yeah. You swing fiercely at this hanging guy, and you're going to impact his lower body. I'm going to ask, do you want to do like a deep wound to his hip, or do you want to take a leg?
I am going to be taking a leg.
All right. You cleave cleanly through, like, just above the knee of one of his legs. Blood pouring, the leg dropping to the ground. You just hear him sort of go out.
Bring him closer so I can get something a little bit more fatal.
Okay. You still your guys' spotlight.
I rolled with fear.
And you didn't roll with fear because your hope die got re-rolled and was higher than
fear.
Roll.
Right.
And in fact, it's still your turn because you only did 1 roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
also that hope die, either generated a hope or a Slayer die for you too.
Yes, I'm going to use it for hope. No, I'm going to use it
do
for
the
a
same
Slayer
thing.
die.
Continue your
Okay.
turn.
All right. She's going to leap a little bit higher and swing again.
Okay.
All right. And here we go. Do I hit?
Oh, fear.
Those hope die. Okay.
No. Actually, no.
No.
I'm not going to have you
What?
re-roll that.
Yeah.
there's very little chance of her holding higher. You need a crit.
Yeah.
But that would be cool.
Let's see. All right. So I'm gonna do the stress again to add another. Let me just. Am I stressed? Yes. Beep. And 5d8.
Do you want to take the other leg?
That
just wanna stab him?
I'm just gonna stab him because he seems to be liking the loss of legs.
You stab him, and you hear like that hiss of pain from them, but like the way they drive into the blow is distinctly uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay, rolled with fear. It's going to be their turn. I will use that turn to clear Ryger's restraint condition, and then I will spend a fear. You see them like strain and flex, and that purple energy wrapped around them bursts, and then spending a fear, you see them, Harleen. They start to beat that broken hand against your like wrist as you're holding them by the horn, which doesn't really hurt at first until you hear that crunch and snap of their hand flexing back on just skin and a bit of muscle. The broken bone of their forearm is now going to like be a thrust attack against you. But also,
I'm sick. I'm sick.
Could everybody here go ahead and make me a presence roll? It's reaction, no hope or fear generated.
All right. I'm gonna use bold presence again on this. It's better than hope. I rolled with hope. I got a.
You all passed.
I got 27.
16 is exactly the difficulty, by the way. You all feel a queasiness at this horrific sight, but you manage to steel yourselves. You do not gain any stress. However, so bones are apparently a very effective weapon as a crit against Harleen.
Holy shoot!
I wish this was actually a nastier attack. Where's my? There it is. It's going to be 21 points of damage to you, Harleen.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I maxed and then double. Yeah. That's 51. That's way more.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a little more worrying.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow! You got stabbed with the bone and it hurt.
Okay, I'm going to eat 2 armor slots.
Yeah.
Take a hit point.
You feel him like it's not like a single stab. He is like savagely, repeatedly beating this broken, sharp bone against your wrist, and you actually feel it penetrate your flesh.
Being able to eat multiple armor slots is so crazy.
All the while you're holding him by the horn, and you see that sort of not even a look of malice, just like eyes wide, big smile, like ah. Then it's back to you guys.
May I go?
Oh, okay.
Unless there's something
you
specific.
went. It'd be Trihl coming up.
No.
Then we'd have a reset, right?
Harleen didn't get to go. It's been Tasha this whole time. We were at the top of the round, and it's been Tasha.
Okay.
Because Tasha ran in, and because the end of the last round was Harleen holding
That's
them
right.
up.
Yeah.
And then Tasha attacked, and now Harleen should be able to go.
Oh, Harleen
Now,
or you.
Was there anything you wanted to do?
I'm just gonna shoot the guy a whole bunch, so you can go ahead.
I want Crush's head.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I'm just holding his head, one hand holding his horn, the other hand's just she's pissed now. Hand comes around, full on his face, and just crunch.
I will tell you, for the sake of party information, Trihl managed to make a lot of people leave. Does not mean you're out of sight and clear of everybody. If you still want to do this, though, go ahead.
I need to make it as invisible as possible, so I will drop to one knee, hover over him, slam his head into the ground, and just put her palm on the back of his head and just...
Well, you will roll to try to do this.
Yes, and then I'm just saying how I'm going to try and do it, and just put her weight on her palm and just drive what's left of his head into the
Let's
dirt.
see if you can get to that point first.
Okay, what would you like me to roll?
This will be your strength. Okay. You try to you're bringing him down to the ground. However, the moment you get close to trying to do that, his feet plant and you feel resistance. And
That's fear, so interrupt. Yep.
Yep. He is going to spend a fear to clear grapple from you. So you actually feel him shove your hand off of his horn, step back, and he is actually gonna go ahead and that would create the most terror. Turn to the child. So Tasha, you see him look at you, and he is going to start sprinting at you.
Bring it on.
Oh, actually, I don't have to roll for the movement because he doesn't have to go far because you were right there.
I shouldn't have brought him to the ground.
He is then going to go ahead and... Oh my god, I've got so many choices. Juicy options. Yeah, he's nearly dead. Yeah. He starts charging at you, Tasha, and then comes up short, just in front of you. Looks at you, looks around. You can see eyes peeking from windows and such, and just goes, "Nah, Tom. You next," and is going to jab that bony arm into his own throat, making soaring motions, just stabbing repeatedly again and again and again, blood pouring. And as you see the life starting to leave his eyes, the other hand comes up, grabs one of his own horns, and tears his own head off. And the entire body falls to the floor. You see yes, please go ahead and make rolls. You also see that strange dissipation of energy sinking into the ground like burning embers as the demon leaves his form.
What's the DC?
16.
Okay, I make like a 20 something without having to spend anything, so I'm fine. I'm at 21 with hope.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's reaction.
Yeah, it's reaction.
For presents, right?
All right, so it's 10, 22, and 21.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tasha, Harleen and Trihl pass. Tasha, you take 4 stress.
One moment. My
Yeah, see how many of those you can discount.
Oh.
I am.
This is actually really traumatic that just happened.
Yeah. So Tasha, you're staring up at this Babanya kid, who, like, you kind of knew this guy. You've been interacting with this tribe, you know. You see the blood spurt over you, pouring, like, gushing against your face, down your chest, and the head drops to the ground in front of your feet, staring up at you with lifeless eyes.
She's gonna blue screen for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just staring at that.
Are you capped on stress or worse?
That gave me 1 hit point of damage. So yes.
I'm gonna run over calling Trash's name and because I'm assuming it's our turn again. Or actually, I guess it would continue to be Harleen's turn, but I guess
remember, there's no combat turns or anything. It's just continuing as is.
It's okay,
but we are out of our usual rounds of stuff, so yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rush over to Tasha.
Is there like a blanket or something around?
You could probably find a tarp.
Take your
I'm grabbing a
cloak
tarp
off.
and I'm tossing it over the body.
Okay.
I'm going to start doing some healing on Tasha's stress levels. Because I don't know what to do, but I've tried to say really nice, sweet things to Tasha that she's okay. She's okay. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. And I'll cast I'll cast healing hands. And I make a spell cast roll, and I can mark a stress on myself to clear 2 stress on Tasha. This. I am going to pay some hope, and I'm re-rolling my duality dice. Pew pew pew. Yeah. And I don't suppose like trustworthy or inquisitive soul work for this. Probably not, right?
Trustworthy, I would say I'd allow.
All right, I'll use trustworthy for this. All right. So that's 8, 10, 15. Okay, I passed my DC. I am taking a level of stress. I am clearing 2 stress from Tasha for that. And then I will immediately do mending touch. I am going to start babbling to you and tell you this time that my dad took me ice skating and I fell down and cut my knee and I cried like a baby, but it was okay. I just had to not think about it, and I got a cool Batman band-aid. And that will clear another 2 stress I do.
Okay.
Congratulations.
It takes a little bit. Tasha,
Yeah,
you're focused on this body. Not even like that's just part of the background now, but you're in your own head. You know, you're shocked, but slowly you hear Trill's voice coming through.
The memory of wolves eating a couple again.
You suddenly hear Trill just babbling on about how she got this really cool Batman Band-Aid and it was on her knee for like a week and everybody thought she was cool.
As Trill's voice starts to come through, you also hear the thumping of heavy footfalls on the ground, and Harleen and Trihl, you can see the sort of large Babaniakin man who had been Kelly's dad running over, clearly like a harrowed look on his own face. A couple of Babaniakin accompanying him, quickly moving to that body that Harleen has covered. But he just falls to the ground behind Tasha and like wraps her into a big hug.
Okay.
She struggles for a second. She struggles for a second, but then just kind of stops when she realizes who it is.
Yeah, you feel that large hand sort of like stroking over your hair and just a sort of that deep calming voice just going, "It's okay. It's okay."
I'm going to nod to the guy.
Her ears are ringing and she's just going to be quiet for a little bit.
And he is doing that thing of like trying not to jostle you, but he's clearly like shifting around to move his body in between you and the still covered but still there sight.
I'm going to take one of my potions, regretfully, and then I'm going to go help Harleen with rolling up this dead guy's body. I will.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's a lot of snow here and things like that.
There is snow here. You are taking your potion growing up. Ryger is actually sort of there as well. He's going to look at you, Harleen, and just go, eyes up high, see if there are any other people behaving oddly.
And Harleen's going to stand up straight. Her ears start swilling around as she just starts looking around.
Right. I would like to spend a hope, and I want to use my shape material, and where that guy was fighting, I think is probably about the size of a doorway or something. I'd like to shape all the snow that is bloody into something compact and movable, like a ball.
A snowman.
Yeah, you want to make a snowman?
Yeah, I want to make a really bloody snowball man, and but then I want to be able to roll it away because I don't want all this blood right here, where everybody's gonna see it. So I'm gonna clean it up.
Okay,
and-
so you're dung beetling the bloody snow.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm gonna use my shape material, spinning a hope to do that, so I can just shoop it together for myself, and then I'll start rolling it away, just to get it out of the way.
You are able to do that quite easily. One of the Babanyakin will actually sort of come over and like help you move the snowball. You can see like the looks of stress on these people's faces, clearly horrified by what's happened, but you can tell like it's a shocking event, but it's not an event that's like this has never happened before.
Mhm.
This is somebody being attacked by wolves in the woods. This is somebody being harried by bandits on the trail.
Mhm.
This isn't a nice event, but they're not surprised.
It's not dragging them down as much as it would in our society.
In our society, it would be a never before heard of supernatural event. Here it is just
Normal.
Not normal,
Thursday.
but Trihl, you can clearly like when you're interacting with them, you just get this thing of like focus on the path, right?
Focus on the path. We should.
You can tell that your words had effect.
Focus on the path. We'll make a pyre, and we'll send them ahead on the journey.
Yes.
Harleen, can you get some trees, branches? We need to make a pyre.
Harleen starts moving off, and she just looks at a couple of the Babanyakin. I will need help.
Yeah, you are able to
You
get
need
help.
wood.
Slowly, you guys can get a funerary pyre arranged. You keep an eye out amongst town as well, just looking for any more bad signs, and nothing seems to occur. Although, like, this has clearly had effect. Those that witnessed this, even with Trill's, bolstering of the spirit.
Even with my 31 bolstering of the spirit. It's a
People-
demon. What can I do, right?
I mean, it helped severely. The fact that like this hasn't started a utter
reaction.
outbreak is a miracle.
Mhm.
But there is still stress, upset, fear, and something to be concerned about. As the night comes around, Tasha, you have been coddled and treated like the child that the Barnyakin view you as. Kelly is like there, just sort of like very concerned for her friend. Do you bounce back from this in the night, or do you feel this for a time?
One problem I feel like she's having is that she's feeling cold in her ghost scar.
Yeah.
And so even when she's inside, sometimes her breath comes out as mist.
In fact, I think that stress that went over into a wound, that you felt that exacerbated.
Yeah. Yeah, so every once in a while she gives out like a rasping exhalation of just a mist, and just kind of coughs it out. But as pretty much as things go on and she gets cleaned up, she starts coming back. The ringing in her ears starts to go away, and she's starting to near as like the pyre starts up. She's still quiet, but she's not completely out of it.
Yeah, you're able to focus, you're able to interact, you're just silent quiet.
Yeah.
The body is burned that night. You
Jill will have
see
taken just a little bit of time while her potion was up, because I know it's like a 3 to 6 hour thing, so I don't know how long I'll have it. She does go over and hold Drager's
let's
hand
roll
for a
it.
little bit.
you get it for 5 hours.
Oh, cool. Well, maybe it's still going.
Ryger will actually pull you in, like, it doesn't just hold your hand, he puts an arm around you and pulls you in against him.
Okay, I lead in.
Yeah. And you see the Babanyakin tribe, they collect a few possessions from the body before it's burned.
Mm-hmm.
They're clearly upset by the loss. Do you guys want to try and learn about him at all? Do you stick around to hear, listen to people talk about him, or do you leave?
I will listen.
Harleen's going to stick around.
Okay. You will learn that his name was David. He had lost his wife the 2 springs ago, and was a fairly lonely and reclusive person, even amongst their tribe. They knew him because he's part of their tribe. Of course, they knew him, but he kept to himself. Once the funeral was done and people start to split apart, you could tell the Barbarian tribe, they become a little more insular. Like they were mixing amongst the town as they were here, but they sort of cluster now. In a shared mourning. You see some of Freyne's men are the sort of wise men, the shamans, the wizards, are moving amongst town, both trying to reassure people and clearly just keeping an eye out. And when you return to the place you're staying at, you see...
Where are we staying?
Freyne has given you a nice building towards the center of town.
Something Harleen can get into?
Yeah, it's basically a workshop. It seems to be the most common form of placing for Harleen.
Yeah, I didn't know if Freyne still had us staying with him or if we were elsewhere, so I was just asking.
No,
we're
basically they're giving you a slightly easier to get to and from place. But when you arrive there, you find Atoria clearly alive and unharmed, but hanging upside down, dressed in a jester's outfit with a sort of like painted on smile, unconscious.
I'm not doing anything about that.
With a note pinned to her.
What does it say?
I'm more fun, aren't I?
Tom is more fun.
I don't want to agree with him, but so far, yeah.
Trihl is agreeing with him. Tom is more fun.
As you all sort of head into the warehouse, Harleen, you have to sort of stoop in a bit, but you're able to get in. Ryger will sort of sit down with an exhausted sigh and just goes, I'm pretty sure that was a fresh demon. New, unexperienced.
I was going to say, the way it was reacting to sensation, it seemed like it was discovering it liked pain.
They often have a proclivity to the first things they feel.
Oh.
You did well, all of you. I know it is harrowing, but ending that as quickly as possible is the kindest thing.
Yeah. We need to get this sorted, but we also need to cheer these people up. I don't know what to do.
We need festivities. We need
a snowball fight.
Harleen's ears go up.
We need a Christmas tree. We need carolers. Caroling. Do they do anything like that here? People sing songs and go house to house and they share warm drink and then they go to the next house and they basically just share songs and stories going from place to place to make the night seem not so lonely and cold.
Not exactly. Our festivities that include singing, they tend to be in place where people gather, not roving.
Oh, they do it in the. I don't actually know the origins of it, but I know that people call it like caroling or wassailing or whatever, and they would go and find all their neighbors who were cooped up in the snow. They'd make like little treks to go find them, and then bring them fellowship and friendship, and then they'd all go and have a warm drink of tea or hot cocoa or mead or whatever was warmed up to spice mulled wine. I think that's what Atoria likes. But they basically would have a warm drink to warm up, and everybody sing songs and talk, and then sometimes the same people go off to another house, and sometimes people from that house join, and they just continue it.
our festivities, rituals, and so on, they tend to be focused around a figure. Is this the same for yours?
Yeah, there's several different figures involved, but yeah, there's a primary.
Do you feel you could adapt it to our cultures?
We could try. I guess instead of little baby Jesus, we have the great goddess.
He slowly shakes his head and just goes, with the tenseness that seems to be here. He hesitates like somebody speaking minorly badly of their own religions, clearly uncomfortable, but he just goes, maybe not the goddess.
We need Harleen speaking up at this point. We need just a general red suit with white lining, and she's going to turn on her festive dress. Kind of like this.
That's lewd.
Yeah, but no, we're doing full suit. Lots of little
Trihl,
toys.
like, no hesitation. That's lewd.
Lots of little toys wrapped up.
He's dressed like slutty Santa.
Okay.
Let's do a Santa meet and greet.
I have a minor suggestion.
She's going to go back to her regular outfit.
The boy deserves to be remembered.
Yeah, we could try and do something for David.
No, not the Babanki man. He's tried to remember him. The
The
boy.
Winter King?
The wind. He nods.
He doesn't have a name.
He does.
What is it?
Winter. It's his. We don't remember it. The Winter King is as fitting a name as any. He lived by it for how long?
We're gonna celebrate the Winter King.
They don't remember the evils.
I mean,
And-
maybe if we put good thoughts towards the Winter King anyway, that could only be beneficial because even his spirit would still be here, right? Maybe
I
they'll
believe
feel
so.
it.
I would think
Besides-
Rain would make a really good Santa Claus.
Adapt it. Santa is... What is a Santa? I think you'd
Basi-
like the claws part for sure.
Well, basically, in our world, there was a Saint Nicholas, and he's often referred to as Santa Claus in different cultures. And he was a toy maker, and him and his wife couldn't have kids, but they really wanted to make children happy. So they had a toy shop, and they would make little toys. And every year, they would gather up all their toys, and he'd sneak into the houses of all the good little boys and girls and leave them presents. So that way, on Christmas Day, that they would have a present to open, and it would be a toy
There's
of
some-
some sort.
There's some troubling parts of that, but most of it feels nice.
Yeah, it's really
But
weird when you
have
think
little
about the fact
children, he would-
that like the story has like a big like workshop of enslaved elves, but you know,
I was thinking about the breaking and entering, but that part as well, yes.
As stories progress, they get more and more wild, and the story of Santa Claus got really wild.
Oh.
We have saints. No reason that you can't have read about a Saint Nicholas here, no?
yeah. Well, I mean, there's a toy maker in town, isn't there? So I don't know. Maybe we can do something like that for the kids. We could come up with something. Why don't we just make up a holiday, kind of mash some ideas together that we know about winter? What helps? Unfortunately, I
Why
think
not?
feasting might be a little bit complicated because usually we do a winter feast to celebrate, you know, some way through, so that way people know that they're getting through the winter okay and they don't have to starve. But I don't think that's really wise right now.
It might not be wise, but I suggest maybe we leverage Atoria's magical shop a little. I know we were done to destabilize things, but we need something good, something big.
I was thinking if I go get a couple sachets of hot cocoa from the brownies and then I wave a bottle of potion, it would be a really big satchel of chocolate and we could do a big cauldron of it.
Grand
We
idea.
could make it even bigger.
Yeah, I could pass it up, I guess. Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
take
I'd
it
have
part
to use
way.
another potion.
Well, we both would. And I would like pull out my bag and I go, I got 5 or 6 of these left. I'm not sure if Mr. Potions is still selling any or brewing. Is he still in town?
Yeah, you saw Dick Potions just like a couple of days ago.
Did we introduce you to Richard Potions yet, Riker? He's a
Not
Phillip made our
yet,
potions.
no.
Oh, he isn't. interesting fellow. He made our potions for me and Harleen.
You have to make introductions for me, although he sort of sighs a little bit. See, he put his hands on his knees before standing up and just goes, however, I need to go inquire into people's well-beings. Tonight will be a busy night keeping watch.
All right. I'm going to go teach the
Further demon
brownies
attacks
about...
tend to happen within the same day, so...
Yeah. I'm going to go teach the brownies about snowball fights.
I wonder where
Right.
Thrain is. I think he's the only one who could survive a snowball for me.
Do you know about snowball fights, Riger? Because I don't want you to get caught off guard when they start pelting you.
I assume you make a ball of snow and you
whack
attack somebody with it?
Yeah,
You
it's
put
good.
a rock in it and
Don't
No,
put
no,
rocks
no.
in it. That's how you hurt somebody.
Just try not to pack it. Just enough
Just a little puff
crushing
of
that it
snow.
holds together.
Just a puff of snow.
It's-
You ever make
It's-
igloos? I used to make igloos in the park with the other kids. Nobody?
Trill,
What?
I didn't make
you just hit
anything
on
like that.
something that might help.
What? I was never really good
Survival
at it.
courses.
As soon as the roofing part came up, I always had trouble because you have to make the
No
hole
one
like a
here
certain
has
size.
ever dealt with winter. They don't know how to live out in this
I'm
weather.
not exactly like qualified. I didn't go camping.
I
Uh,
could probably help with that.
I know how to make an igloo.
Riker's heading out the door, but you see him like stop just outside the door. He reaches down, scoops up some snow in his hand, and you see him just sort of like starting to roll it and back it.
Mhm.
And then like he actually pauses, sort of gazing down at it in his hand.
I dare
Oh.
Are
you,
you
Riker.
gonna use
I
that?
bet you can't hit me.
I think I might kill you. I think, could do with less happening to you tonight. And he says that looking to you, Tasha.
And we're
you,
hurled into Harleen.
I don't think I could miss you, he says, looking up at Harleen with a sort of faint smile. And then he sort of just like tosses it a couple of times and just drops it to the floor.
All right,
Ooh,
no.
throw it at Harleen.
Oh, we can make snowmen. Did you ever make a snowman? I love making snowmen.
Harleen's heading
Right,
outside.
right,
All right,
Riker's
you
eyes
know
go
what?
distant.
Do you want to make a snowman? Okay, bye.
Harleen's out in the snow now, just starting to roll up a giant
Oh.
spear of snow.
I wish you didn't have to go, but all right. I'm gonna go help with the brownies because I think you don't want to deal with brownies. And
Right.
there's a lot of them.
As you sort of start to head out, you see Harleen building a snowman. You see Riker sort of staring at her. And Trihl, could you go ahead and give me a instinct perceive reaction roll, please?
Instinct perceive reaction roll. Can I use Inquisitive Soul?
Yes.
All right. I am going to chomp some paradise and give myself 4 hope. Yum, yum, yum. And then I'm going to eat one of these. All right. So that is 16 plus 3 is 18. Plus that, it's 20.
Ready? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You
20. I hit the wrong number there on the keyboard.
you start to move past Riker, and you can hear him sort of mumbling beneath his breath, almost like it's that Sammi humming a tune, trying to mumble the lyrics.
What is he doing? Can I catch it?
You hear him just going, "Vain Britons, but no longer proud in dignity, and your conquering legions, your matches shrink by sea," as if he's sort of semi-remembering something.
Matching strength. I see.
Huzzah, huzzah, for war and Washington.
She's gonna stop and look at Riker. You singing about Washington?
What's a Washington?
It's the capital in where we're from.
What's a Britain?
Britain was a country that originally founded our country by like taking it over from the indigenous people, and then our people rebelled. There was a big war, and we had like a rebellion, and there was like a big thing. We had a battle for independence, and we drove the Britons out. Like that. There's that paper those papers we read back in the Scholar Perurgia about the people where we were saying that as they said, we lost and the Britons won. But in our world, the Britons lost and we won. So
For some reason, the snow was bringing that to my mind.
Mm.
And eggs.
Eggs?
Eggs?
The foul smell of them.
Sulfur.
Yes.
Like gunpowder?
Like what?
Gunpowder.
Like gunpowder. Do you guys have explosives? Dynamite?
Oh, yes, fireworks.
Yeah. Sometimes there's like
Uh,
sulfur in that, I think. There's also
I've never-
sulfur.
I've never made them. Queer.
On the start of I'm trying to think of what songs I know have Washington in them, though.
If you think that your character might know some historical songs, you can go ahead and give me a roll.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
honestly, the American hero.
And
would know.
I'm going to say, Harleen, contextually, you can have advantage.
Okay.
Woo! Woo! All right. I rolled with fear, but that's a 23 before I add anything. Is that knowledge?
Yes, this will be knowledge recall.
Knowledge recall. I will pump it up. Actually, I won't pump it. I'll leave it as a 23 because I see that Harleen's got a 27 and I don't. I am going to throw 4 at Harleen to push her up to a 31.
Okay. I will say you don't have to. Even a 20 would have been a 20 is a success on this.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Then I won't.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you need to be crazy.
Right. Both of you, you sort of like encourage him to hum it a bit again, and you don't know the name of it, Trihl. You think you've heard it before, and you can sort of like semi-mumble through some of the lyrics, but Harleen, you instantly go, "Oh, it's War in Washington." It was an American Revolutionary song. Famed Britain, supposed to no longer with proud indignity, by land your conquering legions, your matchless strength for sea. Since we, your sons incensed, our swords have girded on. Huzzah, 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 huzzah for war in Washington.
Harleen's actually going to start singing it.
Right, sort of like clicks his fingers, pointing at Harleen. Yes, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, it's not even amongst us. It's not a common song.
Old. It's old.
It is. That's from the founding of our country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not one of those. It's not like Yankee Doodle that's very well remembered. It's very much of its period, its time.
Man, that's really early revolution. A lot of the stuff that really like won out was like the post-revolutionary stuff where they were just talking about it after we won. Yankee
Why do I
Doodle
know
went to
it?
town riding on a pony.
Maybe I knew other travelers from that time.
Probably did. Maybe maybe you're getting all your memories back. Maybe this is slowly coming, right?
Maybe. I suppose if they sang it at all during winter here, then maybe it's he sort of taps his head, tied in like remembering something from your childhood when you smell a smell or.
Yeah, it's American as apple pie. Or something like that, right? Guess that
Now I
wouldn't-
want apple pie. Dang it, Trihl.
Well, it's the middle of winter. Good luck with that. Yeah. What? That's weird. Do you?
Well,
We'll talk about it later.
yes. I should make sure that we have no other incursions this night.
Yeah, take care of people. I'll go to the brownies. I'm pretty sure there's a safe tunnel this way.
As you go into the catacombs underneath the snow.
Yeah, beneath the snow, going to the brownie tunnels. Gonna make Riker tense up a little bit.
Okay. Time will start to go by. You
Harleen.
guys.
Harleen is building the snowman, and then she is building a giant snow fort. And she is basically jokingly taunting people like, "Come take my castle from me, I dare you!" And throwing the smallest snowballs she can at people.
Do you wait until that night's over to do so?
Oh yeah, no, the fort's getting built, but she's
Okay.
not going to terrorize people yet.
Okay. All right. Over the coming weeks, we are able to cover some things. There are no other incursions that night, and that, Sammi, is entirely due to your role. Well done. You've taken away my demon invasion. A lot more effort is put into people's state of mind rather than just survival of the body. Which, do you guys want to try and integrate some, Christmas festivities into the town?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
In that case, you can do various things. You can introduce the concept of caroling. You can get toys made and prepared. You are able to hold little winter festivities. You can get a tree up if you want. It's not a Christmas tree per se, but you can do a tree decoration. You can do hot chocolate gatherings, all that kind of thing.
Tasha is vehemently against caroling, but she is going to try and get some sledding out.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. You can
sledding's a
introduce
great
the concept of
idea.
sledding. Yeah. The coming weeks are better. It's not long before you guys actually have Portly there, actively helping set up some strange apparatus that Frane's men have worked on. You get to see these not quite full greenhouses. They're a weird pseudo mix of they've got this glass enclosure, but there are implements put into the dirt that seem to warm it through. But the greenhouse idea does take on, and thankfully it's a realm of magic and artifice. They are able to do this. It's not the greatest glass, but it has plenty of effect. Portly will visit upon you guys and is very infused with your winter festivities ideas. He will be a Santa if you want him to. He really wants to.
If he wants to be Santa, I have an idea of what I was thinking to do is invite everybody in town over the next month or so, that we all submit some small little gift thing, and then we have a gift day in town where everybody draws lots and gets a random thing from behind the tree.
Okay, so you're doing okay.
You want to introduce White Elephant.
I'm going to introduce White Elephant. That way it's nothing specific. It's just something simple, it might be a handkerchief, it could be a fork or, something like that, but somebody gets something, Might be junk.
Why is it called White Elephant?
Because it's the elephant in the room.
Yeah,
I actually don't know.
Thing as a white
I have
elephant.
no idea. I'd have to look it up.
I have a question. What do you call this festival?
Do
you just introduce it as Christmas? Do you try and give it another name? What is it?
Gotta give it a new name. We'll call it
Festivities of the First Snow?
Winterfest.
Winterfest. Are we on Steam now?
No, I'm just thinking we're trying to get the Winter King into it, right?
Yeah, winter's got to be part of the name.
The Court of Winter. How about we call it the Court of Winter? Recording Winter.
Winter's Court.
Yeah, Winter's Court.
Oh, yeah. Courting Winter. Yeah, the Court of Winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, okay. You guys are able to introduce this concept of the Court of Winter, this Winter's Court, and it does take on. Portly will supply funds and such to get goods from the store. Mm-hmm. And he does he does this generously, but also you do hear him talking to friends, saying, "I expect to be compensated later for this."
Can we get, since Atoria's not here, she is able to set discounts. Can we have her set discounts while Portly's there doing purchases for what Portly's going to buy? Because I don't know how big her discounts could be.
I don't think I can ask that to happen without Marcus say so because these are limited.
I thought they were
in how
like
many-
weekly, or they can only do it once a
Oh,
month.
you can do a discount on a specific item. I thought you meant store wide.
No. I meant the
Yeah.
they have that
what would you like-
store ability.
I will let you. In that case, I'm going to say there's 3 weeks. What 3 items do you want discounted?
Well, whatever
that time.
things that sounds like Portly and them are going to buy. 'Cause I don't think the rest of us are trying to buy.
Okay.
We'll just leave it to the NPCs that they can say, "Hey, can we get this? And we get a discount."
I'm gonna say, Portly and Frayne have some ludicrous ideas, but Ryger is going to suggest one of the week's potatoes.
That's a good idea.
And
Flour,
like just
flour,
but flour,
sugar, that kind of
and basically like we can make nice stuff with this, but also just stock up on hardy
non-hardy things. Yeah.
and
But yeah.
potatoes. One of the best vegetables in existence.
So we'll get a lot of potatoes. I wasn't talking about using Atoria's special little tokens. I was talking about the
The
other thing.
The weekly 1 item on discount thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And over this period of time, of course, you're able to do research. You can't be singing all the time. Sam, I already told you about a bunch of the gem stuff you wanted, right?
Yep.
You've got that. But you had asked to learn, and you had rolled for the Trials of Kern.
Yes.
So what I'm going to give you is this. Deep diving, you will find quite a few things about Kern. And it actually starts to become almost vexingly mixed. First, you will find that Kern does seem to refer to a ruler, a scholarly ruler, who was famed for his like far-reaching ideas and so on. And the idea of these followers of Kern seems to come from that. And when you think you've cracked it, like, oh, I can research this more, you come across a different reference. Oh, Kern, in one of the older tongues of the giants, means unity. It's both unity and one.
Oh.
And then you find another reference. Apparently, the giants co-opted this word from somewhere else, where it meant power. And then you find just one snippet in a paragraph where it refers to the heroes of Kern. Then you find another snippet that refers to the gathering of Kern. And that seems to predate this ruler called Kern.
All right, there's just at some point annoyed, like painful groaning of somebody who's reading stuff that contradicts and upsets them.
And we're gonna ask for a little bonus roll here. Go ahead and give me a knowledge roll.
All right. I will spend a hope to use Inquisitive Soul. Come on. All right. So that's a 9. That's a 6. That's 15. 18. Is 18 enough, or do I need to bump it?
You need it by 2.
I will bump it by 4 because I have no choice.
Okay. You will then. This is actually Tasha puts you in contact with the Barnikin, and like they give you some of their older written works.
Mhm.
And you will find reference to Telor beneath and Kern above.
Oh gosh, Kurt is the world of space or sky or something. Okay.
We're going to space? We're going to space!
We're going to space.
I hear Third running to rejoin the game.
Space.
But yeah, and at first, yeah, it looks like okay. So maybe that's there's things for land and sky. But you find references to Kern almost as if it's a figure above. People turn their eyes to Kern for guidance.
The sun, maybe? Because we know the moons all have names. Or, oh, if Kern's unity, maybe Kern was Dagon and all those as one unit.
One super god?
No, like the gathering of them together, like a council
pantheon.
or a pantheon. Yeah, like what if you turn to Kern? You turn to the gods. You're turning to Kern. Wow, that might be a thing.
And with that, I will say that you see enough little snippets and such that you think you've got it. Kern is the unity of those three, deitish figures. Whether it's a council or whether it is like the thought of them actually being literally one. Little or fuzzy, but you think most of this stems from that. Like that is the oldest reference you can find.
Okay. I'm of course documenting everything with my phone, making PDFs and sending them out to everybody. That's mostly what I do. Is I'm a glorified secretary at this point, so I'm gonna do my research, send the stuff out to everybody.
But on a more concrete standpoint, you get all this information. That's nice. That's cool. That's informative. But you want to know about like this trial. Because apparently you had interactions with that, and it's diving deeper into that you will find that there is known to be a trial of Kern. It is supposed to be set on an individual basis. Like there isn't a codified set of rules of this is what everybody does. It is the application of a trial to a person, customized to them, or a person's,
or a group of people, but it's not.
Yes. However, it is said to be appointed by the leader of the followers of Kern. And while you can't find who that is, you do find reference of where that is.
Where is that?
Just slightly east of you.
Guys, this is important. I found out what's to the east.
You think to the east, whether it was a mining town during, before, or after, wherever that place is that you were being shoved, was also supposed to be a scholarly stronghold before the Scholar Purgatia.
Yeah, Trihl
So
is
we're
exciting
going
to tell everybody.
We're going to a library?
No, we're going to a stronghold of knowledge. Yeah,
We're
basically
going to a
library.
school?
Basically, you're going to school, Tasha. Your attendance record's gonna go up.
Ah,
I'm gonna make sure
You
to fill
can't
Riger
make me.
and Harleen in on this.
Ryan's excited by all this.
Yeah,
This is
Oh,
interesting,
okay.
Riger.
yeah, right. Riger's
you
like,
meet each other.
Riger's like, I'm doing a great job. Riger likes what I'm doing with my time.
Yeah. Yeah, Tasha, you got to watch those horrendous nerds nerd out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nerds nerding.
We sit like about a foot apart with me on the table and him next to it, and we just every once in a while like get dopey smiles at each other and then do nothing about it and then continue studying. Aggravating as heck.
Towards the end of this month, you guys feel better about the idea of leaving this place, as like the winter festivities certainly helped. The infrastructure that's been put in place by Thrain's men and some druidic help, like it's going to be lean, but you don't think people are going to starve. It's to the extent that like the druids are actually venturing out and trying to just help the surrounding area. They're so confident,
Are they able to buy like? Because sometimes like little shops and stuff will have like starter seeds at different times.
Yeah,
of the
I'm
year
gonna say it's not diverse. It is things like carrots, onions, yada
radishes
yada,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's not like really great things, but they could get something. So
yeah. And over that time, Trihl, you learn enough of the brownie language to understand them,
okay, good.
and unfortunately get some latch-ons.
Guys, they won't stop following me.
There's in particular 3 brownies that always seem to be, if not by your side, some distance away within sight or knowledge of you.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, you'll notice them as well. Like Harleen, you wake up one night to this sort of lanky brownie boy, like just perched on your nose, staring down at you, munching on a chunk of mushroom.
Is it poisonous
Just-
mushroom?
It might
That's
be.
what Tibo wants.
And when you sort of open your eyes, they just sort of give you a little wave and just point at you and go, Ito.
Ito.
Ito?
Ichawaka. And they like spread their arms wide and then try and do it in a vertical motion.
Big nose. That's what they're calling you.
Her
Oh,
ears
yeah.
kind of focus at him, and her eyes she's trying to focus, but he's so small at the tip of her nose.
Yeah, like literally fuzzy to you. You can't make out details like this.
Oh, you are too small.
And you feel him like just clambering down your nose and off of your face.
Harleen sits up. I'm not going to get to sleep now.
I just think Riker wakes
That
up
was a-
screaming in the middle of the night because there's a brownie in his bed. It's not the one he was hoping for.
But yeah, you have essentially 3 followers: Thibaut, Nisa, and Logray.
Yay.
Just what you always wanted.
Yeah.
These don't just benefit Trihl; these benefit the party. Thibaut, once per long rest, will craft a poison.
Oh.
Nisa will essentially keep you guys fed.
I'm
She
terrified.
can also do some minor maintenance and so on. Logray will give guidance. Once per long rest, you can only use him. You then have to rest again before you can. Will essentially consult the spirits for you. If you have a question, you need the guidance direction, he can consult the spirits.
Oh, neat.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Terrified of the brownies that are with us.
And you can't make them go away.
Oh.
They will leave for a short time if you tell them to, but they always come back.
It's amazing how when I rolled with fear, I got the immortal guilt trip caterpillar. And then when I rolled stupidly high 30 something with hope, I got 3 obstinate brownies. My dice are evil.
Well, we could make them go away.
No. How? I don't know if I trust you.
Well, you said they won't go away, and you seem to want them to go away, and well, it can be arranged to make them go away.
I don't want you eating them like you did the rooster.
All right. I'm going to ask, as the sort of end of this downtime period approaches, these like that supernatural snowfall, which while not constant was still way more frequent than it probably should be, does seem to ease up. That last week you don't see snowfall at all.
Let's go.
I think it should be safe now. Safer than it was.
Yeah.
Now that we have an idea of the kind of conditions we can expect.
I honestly think the world just needed to get it out of its system.
Is there any way we could have got Potion Seller to sell us any more potions during this, or is
Yeah. In fact, do you want to go see potions? You take Ryger to him, make introductions and so on.
Yeah.
And he just goes, "Well, my friends, anything else I could do for you and this lovely new man?"
I don't suppose you could sell any more get big potions for somebody like me.
I
Get
could
small potions.
I could probably prepare a batch of each, although plants are in short supply right now.
Oh, okay. How much would it cost?
I tell you what, I'll do them for you for the normal cost, right? You try and bring me some stuff back.
Okay, what kind of stuff?
Whatever you can get, I'm desperate.
Okay.
Do you find any odd bits on animals, any strange goos, flowers, anything?
All right, we'll keep our eyes out. We're gonna go out in the woods, so we'll do what we can.
I'll try and make as potent a batch as I can with what's left. You don't mind if I meddle a bit?
Oh,
I'm
not drinking it, so I don't care.
I trust you completely, sir. You've never steered me wrong.
Wow.
Everything has everything has worked fine, so I trust you.
I'm
Mhm.
touched.
Yeah.
I will make you my finest
We know.
potions then. Yes, I just said. All right. He is going to go ahead and try and make you as much potion as he can.
Okay.
Du-du-du. Funny. Okay. That is going to be 8 shrinky potions
Okay.
and 9 growy potions.
Okay.
And Ryger is going to cover both of those.
Oh, okay. Is Ragger getting any for himself?
No, because unfortunately that is all that can actually be made. He is going to offer to pay. Wait, he's buying this. He's going to ask very politely, Harleen, could I get one of those from you?
Harleen will hand over one of them.
Okay. He wants one just in case.
All right. So it was 8 shrinky, 9 growy.
Yep.
Or did I do the other way? So I'm the growy. I'm the growy. You're the shrinky.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
So okay. All right. So I'm going to 15. All right. Got it. All right, and then
All right,
we'll go look for stuff for him. And shall we head out east then to the quest mark, or do we want to continue heading out after the demons to the north? I think we should go
think
east.
it's hard.
Personally.
I think it's hard to ignore the eastward journey. Besides, we do that, we hit the mountains, we turn back, then we head north, yes?
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's sort of looking for everyone else for agreement.
Harleen's just already packing up. Yep, that sounds good to me. I mean,
Okay.
we'd have to do all this stuff anyway, so having an order to it works.
Okay. You guys are able to make your preparations. You're able to say goodbye to Frayne and Portly and so on, which Frayne gives you such a send off. You know, it's the painful claps on the back, promises of a great celebration when you return, wanting to do another hunt together. And
Do I
Tasha,
think we
Kelly-
can take
Kelly
TJ
stops her eyes
safely?
out. Yeah, you can think you can take TJ safely.
Poor
Yeah,
Kelly.
Kelly balls Tasha.
She grimaces, and keeps trying to pat her on the head.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's fine.
you promise you'll come back.
We'll probably see each other at some point.
Yeah, and it's not trying to keep you here, but she's definitely sad to see you go.
Yeah.
Which as you go, Kelly's mother and father will approach you, and Kelly's mother will actually crouch down and just goes, "I made you something, just a parting gift." And she's gonna hold out to you this beautiful, like clearly handmade traveler's pack,
Aww.
Oh.
and
Thank
she
you.
she just goes, "We had some of our best materials, and our shamans work on it, so I hope it serves you well." You have been given a bottomless bag.
Oh.
Aww. It completely negates Omnishabel's power.
It's okay, she's not here.
It's the
Wow.
one magic item in the game that
No,
actually
it-
reproduces one of our powers.
Well, it doesn't have quite the opening. It can't do like quite to
A
bear
bear.
scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You can't do a bear, but you can do a halfling.
yeah, we now measure by it smaller than a halfling.
Yes.
Okay.
At least one dimension needs to be narrower than a halfling.
Are we going by halfling width or height?
Width.
Okay. An extraordinarily portly sized halfling.
Or one that's particularly top heavy.
That's really nice. That's an awesome item.
Yeah, it is.
Now Tasha
And-
has the best of both worlds, actually.
Yeah,
Hooray.
hot bar and backpack. You're gonna put your backpack in the hot bar.
Into the hot bar it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like nesting a bag inside a bag inside a bag? from
Bagception.
UO?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do some awful things.
God, Ultima Online.
You can
was the
lose
best
items
for
so
that.
easily that way as well.
Yeah, I love doing that.
Where was it?
I love that there was a hotkey that could open up every bag at once, but so you could still end up with them stacked on top of each other visually and not know they were there.
Right, and with that, you guys make your preparations to and you head out of town. Do you want to take wagon with you? Or are you going on like foot or magical mounts?
I think we might want to make a sled.
That would be a good idea. If you Frayne will happily supply you guys a sled.
Let's take a sled. Either one we push or something like that. Because I feel like we could let Portly have the wagon and the horses back, and then we do this.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, those animals aren't coping quite so well with this new weather. They're not conditioned for it at all. So they're trying to keep them from traveling unless necessary. So I'll tell you, Frayne will have a very nice sturdy sled made up. And like when I say sled, big sled, that has harnessing so that it can be pulled easily by Harleen, just casually wrapped around your waist walking, or it could Tasha could hook herself up and yank it along as well.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Harleen's not the only pack animal now.
We'll bundle Atoria up in blankets and have her riding on the sled like a little old lady because she's a bug and she's upset with the cold.
Yeah, only her eyes are peeking out, and it's not fun. Well, this way she can't harass bees that are dying in the winter.
Yeah.
Right.
You hurt me again. The hurt keeps coming.
You guys set out eastward. There isn't a particularly well-kept road this way. There's a sort of path, just because while this has mines, you do get people traveling out to the actual mountains to try and get some mine work done there. But it's not well-traveled. It's not a trade route. So there's some grooves in dirt that are now covered by snow, which thankfully the sled glides on easily. But it's not straight. It's there are still trees growing in the way. You have to wind around. It's a forest travel path essentially. But it's cold but beautiful at the same time. The winter in this land is so clean looking. All of your winters in cities and so on, it was mucky snow, dirt, kicked up roadside sludge. Here it's like a fairy tale. It's a fantasy wonderland. And
are you listening?
as you are traveling, I'm going to call these reactions, so no bad stuff can happen to you. Can you make me instinct perceive rolls?
Can I use Inquisitive Soul?
No.
Okay.
Can I use heightened senses?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. I am doing so great tonight.
Wow, Tasha. Okay, 12. What did Sammi get?
I have a 17.
Okay. All right. Harleen, you smell some nice smells and see some nice sights, but nothing is of note. It's Trihl, and I think you guys have sort of traveling a little into the night, deciding not to quite camp yet, and you're watching some of your brownies heading off into the snow. You see a terrifying sight of a deer being shot with the tiniest arrow in existence and immediately dropping.
Guys,
And,
don't piss off the brownies. Just kidding. That's Trihl. Don't piss off the brownies. I've seen things.
And as you're watching the three brownies clambering on top of this deer and immediately starting to yell at each other about you're having trouble making out some of the words, but you think they're debating who gets to cut and take. Never mind the fact that even Harleen or Tasha could just go over there and drag the entire carcass over, right?
Yeah. No, you drag it. No, you drag it.
As you're watching them angrily argue, you see a beehive. And it's active.
Oh.
And as you're squinting in that way, you feel the presence of sweet dreams. And as you're staring that way, you see spirits hovering and bobbing around the hive, some following bees that are going off, and like you see like flowers poking through the snow.
Oh, what are the spirits saying, sweet dreams?
They are talking of warmth and life.
Oh, they're
They are
helping.
humming it to the bees.
That's nice. Would they mind if I look at some of the flowers?
They do not mind.
I might take some for back home, but I want the bees to have lots. I'm going to hit up the brownie that's good at gathering. So I'm gonna go grab Nisa.
Okay. You head over to this carcass, and it's definitely Nisa's arrow that took this down, although you think there may be some poison on that arrow, which then makes you concerned about eating the deer, but, they don't seem to be worried.
I mean, I think all the brownies are kind of adjusted to their own poisons at this point, because they seem to not have the trouble me and Riger had from the poisons.
None at all.
So I just gonna kind of put hand on shoulder, nod, and I'd be like great job, felling big antlered deer thing.
Yes, we take down mighty horn.
Yeah, you did, beautiful creature. The spirits are helping flowers grow near here, and I was wondering if you wanted to help me see if there are any good herbs for making potions and things.
She just sort of nods a little, and you see her like wave over at Tebow, who is like actually sort of jabbing at Logray's chest, and just go, "We find plants, good ones,
Yes,
for eat or poison.
Maybe
Both?
both. Maybe both. You want to come look? We not take too much. We want bees have some. There are bees nearby.
Ooh, bee! Tebow sort of declares, actually sort of excitedly hurrying over. Logray seems perplexed that the argument is just finished, is like almost angry about it, but then sort of puffs the chest out like, yes, my words win. And they'll come over and just go, many spirits with bees too.
Yeah, many spirits with the bees. You want to come with me and we'll check this out? Harleen, there's a big dead deer over here. I'm taking the brownies away from it because we found spirits and bees and honey and flowers.
Oh, cool. Find some for potion seller.
Enjoy your poison deer. Bye.
You want to collect the deer, Harleen?
I'm going to lean down and sniff it to see if it's bad.
I mean, it smells like a wild deer, which isn't the greatest scent to begin with. You sniff around like that. You can't see the arrow. You literally cannot see the arrow. So you're not even sure where this thing was struck. You sniff around it, and like there's a strange scent.
All right. Well, that's going to be fun.
We helped.
Listen, you guys can eat the deer. You're just going to rest really well that night.
I'm grabbing the deer and hauling it back.
All right, you are able to take the deer. With Nisa's assistance, in fact with Tiba as well. If you want to go ahead, they are going to gather a set amount themselves, but we're going to have you roll Sammi to see like how much extra you get.
Okay, what am I rolling?
I would call this. We're going to call this a. I think this is knowledge.
Okay, so these dice.
Yeah, but you can have advantage.
All right. I rolled with hope because I'm assuming this is a reaction, and then.
Yep.
That is 24.
Fucking great. Yeah. You are able to collect a quite a variety of herbs. Some just seem to be good for cooking, like the brownies get very excited about them. Others are like poisons that T-Boo knows how to make. But like you also just get an assortment that you think might have properties that are useful to Richard if you ever bring them back to him.
Okay, yeah. So we'll pack that away, and yeah.
As you're doing that, Logray is going to notice something and just sort of point and just say strange spirit.
I will see if I can get Sweet Dreams to talk to the strange spirit.
I don't know that one.
Can we talk to them?
In a way.
We'll do that.
Not words like you use, but feelings.
Yeah.
What are they? And Sweet Dreams is going to like gently nudge your body to like turn your gaze.
Mhm.
And like you don't see the spirits constantly; they sort of like glimmer in and out of the air.
Yeah.
And you see Sweet just go fire, grass, sound, wind, new one. And you see like a little glimmer of blue in the air, shimmering like ice.
Winter. Ice. Are they an ice spirit? Or a knowledge spirit? Are they a memory?
They are spirit of cold.
Spirit of cold. Oh.
But more cold than cold. Not cold like a stream, cold like the ice and
Frozen?
snow. Yes.
So it's a freezing spirit. Oh, hello,
And
frozen
you
spirit.
see that spirit sort of bob a bit, and like it almost seems hesitant to be near others.
I will make a snowman.
Okay, the spirit will bob on over, and then seems to regard the snowman, and then just sort of like sinks into the snowman.
Yay!
You made it a shrine.
I made it a shrine, and I will sing Winter Wonderland to it because I have no idea what else to do. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for the snowman to suddenly pop up and go, "Hello, everybody!"
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
You hear that sort of reverberation in the air, the vibration of these spirits communicating, and Sweet Dreams translates as best they can into like the human concept, and just goes, "They were nervous that others were driving it back, but you have made it feel welcome."
Oh, I still love the winter when I was growing up. Well, I hope I get to
It
see it
asks
more.
if it can live here.
Yeah, in the snowman, is that what it wants?
Yep.
Yeah, it could live here until the spring comes, I guess, and then it can come back.
All right. You get reports of contentment,
Yes.
and yeah, the spirit settling in.
All right, then I'll wander off.
And as you sort of turning to wander off, it's 24. You'll see another of these winter spirits appear. It emerges from the ground, out of a trail of red.
Huh. There's a trail of red. Okay.
Like smoke coalescing, burning embers on the ground. The exact same
Well,
effect as a demon sinking back into the earth.
I will make another little snowman, and
Okay, that one will also happily ask if it can live in that snowman.
I will definitely let it, and I will sing it happy songs. And I'm going to be nice to it because it's another spirit. I've been told that demons are just spirits. If I'm nice to it, maybe
Okay.
it will be nice.
I'm going to spend a fear to trap you here for an hour as
Making snow- I have to keep
7
making snowmen.
more
I
winter
will.
spirits appear.
I am literally just sitting here making snowmen at this point because that's all I'm doing.
During this time, Harleen, do you want to like butcher that deer?
Yeah, I'm going to clean it and
Yeah.
Oh
get
my
it
god!
ready.
I'm going to spend 3 hope, Yuli. I'm going to make
Mhm.
ice sculptures with 3 hope. I'm going to make like animal ice sculptures.
You can. Yeah, oh my god! This creates a little spirit frenzy as they debate who gets those.
Yeah.
Right. You do that. Tasha, anything you want to do while they're sort of doing this?
You see Trill over there literally playing in the snow with sparkly light.
She's not wanting to be attacked by bees right now, so she's going to be. I think she's just going to be watching right now, wrapped up in her winter clothes.
You can make sure
And-
Atoria stays wrapped up and doesn't go near the bees.
That's a good point because last time she did that, Tasha doesn't want to deal with that, and she'll take Atoria down if she needs to.
So you guys spend the night camped out here watching these winter spirits, and like signs of, even without the work of the druids or the wise men or so on, like nature is persevering. it's not great. You've in your month in town, you'd receive reports from other places like a lot of people have died and a lot of crops are devastated and so on and so forth. But if this were your world without winter and this had just happened, it would be like near apocalyptic. But here, in this wild fantasy land with spirits that can take care of things, it is persevering and it is recovering. As you rouse in the morning, you'll find that like there's little gatherings of spirits, not just the ice ones. Plenty of us now interacting with them, and like you see like this wild community of wild spirits. It's nice. As you get underway, you see bees buzzing about, and like, yeah, it feels good. You've rested here. You all get a hope.
I would. Oh, we're getting. Is it a short rest or a long rest?
No. You just get a hope, unless you wish to take a short or long rest.
Okay. I was gonna say when we were doing the stuff with when I was doing stuff with the bees and the plants and all that stuff and the spirits, I was gonna have Ryger take a little video of it all with the phone, so that way we can send it to Nishabel, so that way they can show to the Scholar Burguria that nature is. People need to see something hopeful. This is hopeful, right?
Yeah. All right. You are able to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys get a free hope without taking a rest action, unless you actually want to take a rest action.
I think Tasha would like to take a rest action to clear out some of the stress.
Short or long?
She has.
I have one stress and a hit point, so I don't mind doing a rest.
If in that case, if you guys want to take a long rest, you may as well all do it because I'll benefit from one of you doing it anyway.
Yeah, why don't we just take one long rest up between all of us?
Yeah, I have 5 stress still.
As we're going down for the rest, Harleen's just kind of shoving her bedroll into Tasha's hands. Use this tonight.
What?
Okay, so you just shoved a thing that's larger than she is. She disappears beneath it.
Yes.
But it's so comfy.
I really didn't need this.
You dropped something larger than a mattress on a child.
Yeah. Okay. Long rest.
Yeah.
All right. Who's doing what? You're all going to gain a bonus hope anyway. So if you do prepare, you'll gain an additional hope on top of that.
All right. I am going to clear a stress, and I would like to use my other downtime action to do project. I'm dating Ryger.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can have a. Oh my god, I cap out on fear. Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Yep. But I mean, I could do the hit point, but I think I'd rather, she's taking moments. We don't. At some point, he's going to go back to Scholar Burguria, and I won't see him again for 3 weeks.
You advance your relationship with Ryger.
Yes.
You have a nice sort of winter picnic thing going. Like tell people to leave you guys alone for a bit.
Yeah.
What's your other thing?
I cleared my stress, and I
you cleared the stress.
Okay. That's my 2. So, but I figured clearing my stress fit for what I was doing because I was spending the day with Ryger, so that works out.
Tasha is clearing her stress, and she has 2 hit points. I'm wondering if she should. Yeah, I think she'll. I'm wondering if I want to clear those hit points or use them to make a health potion for later, and just hope she clears those hit points via something else.
I mean, I can always heal your hit points if you really need it, but I mean, it's how many hit points do you have total? Like, what's your total slots?
7.
7.
I'm 2 out of 7.
Yeah, I don't know. Up to you on that. I can technically heal hit points, but it costs me stress and stuff like that. Actually, you know what I'll do before this starts? Before we do the thing, I'll spend my 2 hope that I had, and I'll do a mending touch spell really quick because I could give Tasha another 2 hit points, and I'll take a stress and then I'll clear my stress. That's a good idea. I make the DC for the spell, so I'm gonna lay my hands on Tasha. She will clear 2 stress, and then I will gain a stress, but then I'm going to clear my stress for my downtime. So, or she'll clear the hit points. Sorry, she clears 2 hit points. So there's that.
Okay.
So that's handled. All good.
Then Tasha will maybe take the aid of the one brownie that collects plants and use it to make a potion of healing. Because
Unfortunately, you don't get to control that. And they, in fact, do just craft this during the downtime.
I was just saying as like a
Oh, as a
flavor.
a part of flavor of yeah, sure then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's actually making the she's making the potion.
Yeah,
she's
you're
just
doing it with your recipe.
yeah.
But yeah, Sammi, you receive a improved Brindletooth Venom.
Okay, I don't know what this is, but great.
Taste it.
Yeah,
Put it in my mouth.
which, by the way, that deer has a mildly spicy taste to it, and you do sleep very well that night.
Oh my god, this is actually an item in the game. Holy crap. Okay. Oh.
What about you, Harleen?
I'm repairing armor and clearing my hit point.
Very good. I will ask, before you use the mechanical long rest, do you want to consult Logray on anything? Think of this kind of like D&D, yes or no, but a little more freeform RP.
Something with the spirits, right?
Yeah, he essentially gathers the information from the spirits. So think on like, local directions or things like that, Something you can conceivably ask a wise man that consults the spirits and get an answer for.
How's the weather going to be in the next few days? Maybe.
That's awful. It's gonna be snow with a chance of snow.
Yeah, it's snow, but is it going to be bad snow? Like, snow is bad if it's a blizzard.
Actually, I would want to know if there's any powerful or possessed creatures in the area, because if there's like a demon possessed wolf or bear or something, might be a thing, right?
That could work too.
I don't know. What do you think, Toby?
Finding out if there's something big and nasty nearby is a good idea, so we can go around it for the time
Yeah,
being.
let's find out if there's any dangerous threats, either predatory animals or demon possessed things in the area that the spirits know about.
All right, this takes Logray some time. Logray actually sits and very slowly communes with the spirits. You see like different ones flitting in and out. Some like almost brushing up against him, even though there's no physical touch. Before eventually, Logray gets up and just goes, "There are many, many big threats. Wolves that way. Big cat that way. They say there are no demon. Which the brownie word for that just actually translates to ill-tempered purple eye.
Have I found out that brownies don't really have a good concept of demon, do they?
No. No, they don't.
This says a lot about brownies, guys.
In fact, like you've been referred to as demon yourself by some brownies every now and then. If they're like displeased with whatever you've asked. But they also go, where we going this way? Yes.
Mm-hmm. We're going east.
Big purple, bigger demon.
Okay, they said there's a big demon this way. So, that's good to know. And I'm just going to clarify to everybody in common English, whatever it is, not the brownie language, that, by the way, I'm considered demon, and so is Riger, as far as brownie tongue goes. Anything purple.
They also call Harleen demon.
They also call you big demon, Harleen.
Okay, that's fair. I can see that.
I don't know.
If it's a spirit user that's against them, it's a demon. If it's a spirit user with them, might be a demon or a shaman.
I do say in character, I do find it very questionably upsetting that the brownies don't differentiate between the good spirits and the bad spirits, because it makes me really wonder what their relationship with spirits are, that they think demons are just spirits and just go with it. So
It is an accurate relationship.
yeah, but you think you differentiate which one's trying to like take you over and make you kill yourself, but they don't really seem to worry about that.
Hmm.
I think they might be too aggressive for demons to take over.
Rag is actually
Again,
going to sort of look up and go, it's actually very, very rare to hear about a brownie being possessed. Like, I think I've seen one report in all of my time.
I think I don't find them getting depressed very often. I would think they just get angry.
Yeah, they actually think just keep saying that it's really weird that I don't just scream and stab out every time I get spooked.
Ikapchawa.
Yeah, hikapchua.
One of the brownies roars.
Mm-hmm. By the way, we're gonna go kill something. Bye.
I don't know, with brownies, them being possessed, I think it's more a reverse situation. Demon goes to possess them and finds out, oh no, I don't want to be here. And the brownie's like, oh no, you're my little puppy now.
Passion is one of the greatest strengths against demons, and they are passionate, if nothing else.
Yeah, they kind of just live in the moment. They don't seem to get really upset when one of them dies.
Distressingly not upset.
Yeah. I'm really, really bad at being a brownie. I'm pretty sure I was a really shit elf. Like, I probably was the most ungraceful elf that ever existed, but I'm definitely a really shit brownie.
I'm quite glad that you have a sense of mortality.
Yeah.
Your travels continue eastward, and with Logre's guidance, you are able to avoid a couple of encounters. You do not have to fight anti-material wolves. You do not have to fight.
I actually command anti-material wolves.
Oh, do you want to seek them out?
I mean, if we want help.
Do you want to try and manage anti-material wolves? Because you could.
I have my hat. Do we want anti-material wolves?
That's the question.
So, for the sake of transparency, as is supposed to be in the system, that hat is not a guaranteed command. It is test to command. So it depends. Do you want to risk anti-material wolves, or you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained as well?
Big fox go rawr rawr rawr. Puppies go, oh fuck you. I go screaming, armor, no.
It's essentially like Control Undead in D&D. You're gonna be doing daily stuff.
Nope, I am not challenging the wolves. Not right now. If they come after us, then yes.
I personally see it, more as if like if there are wolves, we have a backup plan.
Yeah, I don't want to like try and manage them. I'm already scared of the fact that we've got brownies that could stab us at any time.
Save it for when you need to siege a city.
Also, the brownies might kill your wolves.
Yeah. Right. In that case, you guys are able to avoid the wolves. You're able to avoid the big cat, the beast of Bodmin Moor. And soon enough, you are in like the trees don't give way entirely. Like this forest sort of runs up mountainside, but the terrain is clearly becoming mountainous. And it's at this point I would like. I mean, you guys could blind stumble if you want, but I think it would be smart for somebody to try and navigate.
Okay.
I will try to navigate.
Okay. All right. Give me an instinct navigate, please.
I would like to use X Special Forces for training on this.
So you can either use that or you can use feral senses, or both if you want to pay it.
I don't have feral senses. I have animalistic instinct.
That one, yes.
So I can try and use both?
Yeah. You can pay, if you pay the hope cost, you can stack these, I believe, right?
I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you can.
No.
I did never
Let me
tried.
see.
I thought it was always one.
Let me double check. Maybe I misread this. What are these called? Experiences.
Yes, experiences.
Core mechanics. Bup, 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 bup.
We also have survival because we learned that. Remember?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
would be even better.
Mhm.
Stack experiences.
Because we have experience tracker or whatever it was, right? That was the thing we got. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that would help.
I'd say it'd help.
How many bonuses into instinct do you have, Toby?
Jeez. I have 1 into instinct, but with all
Yeah,
of
you can
those-
stack experiences.
Ooh,
Nice.
so that would give me a +7, +8 on the roll if I were to
Nice.
use them all.
Nice.
But I would have no I'd have no hope after that.
Yeah. Well, up to you.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Okay.
Oh, I just want to see how this goes.
Nice.
Okay. All right. It's fear, but I'm stacked on fear. But I may as well spend one for a thing. Oh, that's right. You did a long rest as well. So I advanced one of my long-term countdowns. Yes.
Oh no.
All right. You are able to find not a trail, but like the remnants of a trail in the sense that where wilderness has then consumed and grown around it. No, not at all visible, but the way the trees have grown and such, like deep beneath this dirt and muck that's built up, there must have been like an old mountain trail.
Okay.
And you are able to follow that. And soon enough, you see ruins up ahead. Some built into rock, almost looking like they're carved out of it. Clearly, like areas where there's collapsed stone and such. It is essentially like an old collapsed European castle where there's like a few walls and foundations, you know. But you see this coming up. And as you approach, you just want to go in, climb on up there. All right. The terrain does become a little more unstable, so I am going to go ahead and spend a fear to force you guys to make a climb check. So strength checks from everybody, unless you've got any shenanigans you want to pull.
I am a
I have no
shenanigan.
more shenanigans.
You want to just ride somebody?
I'll roll the strength check. Sure. Is this a reaction or regular?
This
Yes!
is regular. Oh, crit!
But
Nice.
it,
All right.
it's a contested check, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. So I get a,
Hope and stress clear.
I roll
but I don't have
fear,
a stress clear.
so get your fear back.
Can I take
Haley?
another hope?
Okay.
No,
was that Toby?
You only get the one clear and the one hope. You don't get a double up on hope if you're feared.
I had to ask.
Okay, that 18 is a success. However, I'm gonna go ahead and say, Trihl, you're gonna suffer a stress as like you slip on one rock and the fall is way greater than you would conceive. You know.
Yep.
And it doesn't hurt you because you can actually fall quite a distance and survive as a brownie, but it's scary and
Yeah,
it
it's
stresses
scary.
you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tasha, what did you give me? You've got gecko gloves, right, Tasha?
Of which?
You've
Gecko
got gecko
gloves?
gloves?
Yes.
All right, in that case, you don't need to roll for this climb.
Okay.
You just whoop, 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 up.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Right. The brownies scale this with like terrifying ease, Trihl. You also get chided by Nisa when you
Mhm.
fall.
Mhm.
She does not offer you words of comfort. She's just telling you off.
Yeah, because I make a terrified shriek when I fall
Yeah.
because I freak out about it.
Uh-huh.
And
And she's
Okay,
More worse brownie.
she clambers up and down this rock as if like demonstrating to a child.
yeah,
But eventually, you guys reach this ruin, and it's essentially a church scale building that has crumbled. You know, and I'm talking big European church, just to clarify. Yeah, you see like the outlines of its foundations and such. It is moss covered, rain worn. and like so much rubble is within these foundations where the building's like collapsed in on itself. And looking around, you think like you see the outlines of where like a surrounding village may have once lain, but so long gone.
Wow.
Well, there is definitely no one here right now.
This is where we're supposed to be, yes?
Yeah, this is supposed to be
Deep
the
into the
site.
mountain.
It looks academy, yes.
It looks like a ruin.
Yeah. Do you think there's something below it like last time?
Likely. The architecture suggests that, yes, they'd likely have a basement, if not a full-on catacombs.
I had a really weird thought about these weird sites with the gems and everything, like what we came out of, and like what that other group came out of. What if like when one of them activates, they all activate, and there's like a whole bunch more groups that came through?
You think multiple people are across the land?
Yeah.
Possible. If we have records of these summoning rituals, then they're lost to us. I don't know. I've never seen such.
It's just something weird, kind of like a weird like effect. Oh, okay. Well,
Maybe keep an eye out for a similar structure.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. Maybe something like that. Also, I think it's really weird that like the first time we came through, we looked like ourselves, and that they looked like themselves, but a brownie. So why is it we have different faces? I understand the race change, but it's just weird.
Imperfect rituals. I mean, most of these places are ruins, and I can't imagine whoever's doing this knows how it was done properly back then.
Yeah. Also, ours didn't have a purple gem, so maybe something was broken.
But you'd think that would affect your emotions or your spirit.
Yeah. Unless like this like connects to our world and like takes somebody from there to here, and it needs to have all the different parts to take a person full. And if it didn't have the purple, then it took what was already here and put it into what the form of the person would have been.
Do we know if the gems at your altar were the original gems?
No idea. Could have been changed.
If they're using a physicality gem that is enforcing these forms rather than something that
Yeah.
grants you your own.
Yeah, it could be a thing. Yeah.
Why would they enforce these forms? Seems a bit random to me.
Hard to say.
Make
Alright,
us
well-
as unlikable as possible.
If that were the case, I could see the argument for that with you, Harleen. You're essentially a Dominari. You look terrifying to most people. The brownie might have trouble, getting into society, but see sort of
I'm
gestures at
adorable.
Tasha. Yes.
Yeah, Tasha kind of is like the curveball. I mean, everybody thinks Tasha's adorable.
But if we count Atoria and Omnishabel, then I'd see a good argument for it. But
I mean, I
well,
thought the
then
forms were really
there's you.
related to like our
your deaths.
yeah. So
Well,
we'll think about that
part
another
of the
time.
thought process is very much what happened to us in that first town could very well be what they were aiming for with Tasha being in a adorable little package. Only instead of them stopping when they realized they weren't going to hurt me, and Tasha eventually managing to get them to listen, they just
Wait.
kept coming until I myself, Isabel, or Atoria struck them down.
I hate to
And-
say it, but think of the people of power and knowledge that you've met so far. Frayne, Rosie, Portly, and so on. What sort of unifies them?
They're kind to anybody, even no matter what they look like.
He actually smiles when you say that and just goes, I'm glad that's the first thing you think of. But I was going to say eccentric.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's nice. He sort of says with a smile and just goes, but I I wouldn't put it past whoever had the knowledge to pull off this ritual or activate it or hijack it or whatever. Maybe they just like poetic, irony.
Yeah,
They
it's
give
just
you these
that
forms just because.
I'm just thinking, like, if our ritual and the one for Inda's group all ended up with the forms that we had when we died, that makes sense, right? But
Except
Inda,
they're fresh, right?
but this is their first time here, and Inda looks like how Inda did in the old world, except as a brownie. That's what I think is weird. It's not the fact that we're the races that is weird. It's the fact that we don't have our faces. And also,
We're kind of acting under the assumption that your appearance was hijacked off of theirs, right?
yeah.
Maybe it's not so clear cut. Maybe it's not just a hijacking, but your ritual also impacted theirs, or maybe theirs was the hijacking. Scratches his head.
I don't know. It's just thinking about it is like there's something weird with the ritual that really makes me wonder. So we should probably scatter around and see if there's a secret something here, a wall underneath or something.
Yes. Why don't you try taking your friends and delving beneath some of the rocks, see if you can see anything. Harleen, maybe you can start clearing that wreckage over there.
Does anything
me and
like
Tasha will just look around.
maybe just yell Kern a bunch? I don't know. The trial
Honestly,
of
it's
Kern.
not the worst idea. Kern!
Kern!
Right, so a lot of you can start shouting Kern while you look around.
Yeah, we'll investigate, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Those that wish to investigate, you can tell me how you want to do so, whether it's taking a wider gaze or trying to look beneath things and so on.
I will use beneath notice and go below and underneath everything.
You can do that, and that's the case. It'll be instinct for you.
Yeah, please instinct.
Tasha is pretty much, she's just following her gut and going after anything that looks interesting. And possibly breaking things that get in her way that don't look important.
Okay.
There are probably going to be pillars that she's going to kick.
Okay, it's going to be instinct for you as well, then.
And Harleen's going to grumble, yeah, go move the marble. Go do this.
For heaven's sake!
What did you do?
3 plus a roll of 3 and a 2.
Wow. Hey, you gotta hope though.
2, 1.
I got a 26 with fear, but it's
26 with
minus
fear?
6 for fear.
I got a 6 with hope.
What about you, Harleen?
Am I gonna find a spider? While I'm at it?
Harleen's going to start moving the rubble that what she was pointed at, and just grumbling to herself. Yeah, go move the rubble. Just.
All right, in that case, you can just make me a strength.
And she's just grabbing rocks and hurling them.
All right. Make me a strength check.
The entire time, just.
Okay, very nice. All right. All right, Trihl. Your fear. I'm just going to inflict another stress on you, as you're climbing beneath these rocks, trying to find something hidden, which you do. But there is a moment where a rock slips and like part of your dress gets caught, and for a moment it feels like you are stuck, trapped.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hyperventilating ensues. Before Nisa sort of comes up beside you and just a little gentle tug back and then forward, letting you free.
The pats me on the head like I'm one of her dumb children, right?
They pat you on the head and just go, "Be brave." They then do the motherly thing of adding some dirt to your cheek with a smudge of their thumb.
Yay. I got a bonus freckle, everybody. Like a bunch of them.
They don't clean dirt from your face. They add it. You stay hidden.
Mm-hmm.
You will find like it's piled in. There are rocks like clapped down into it, but you see what is clearly like must have been a stairwell towards the center of the structure that goes down. It will take some clearing out, but there's a down. Or just shrinking this for everybody and go down. You don't know.
Can
You find that. Oh, can you?
I was gonna say, could I use if I took a big potion and shape material? Do you think I could make an opening for everybody, or does it look dangerous?
It'd probably be dangerous to do so.
Okay,
Like this
I'll
is
do
piled
that.
rocks that if you shift the wrong thing might, hurt somebody.
Okay, I will. Just
Speaking of
confirm
piled
where
rocks,
we
if you shift the wrong thing, it might hurt somebody. Harleen, you are clearing what must have been like a watchtower or something at one point, like this sort of corner piece here. And as you are doing so, you're just tossing these rocks aside into the distance, and you will slowly uncover what looks like to be a sturdier structure, metal. Looks like it is one big metal like pillar that is like there must be magic cast from like one solid piece of metal. It's like milled aluminum. And like it is intact beneath this rubble, about waist height, and you're immediately going to recognize it as a shrine.
Oh, one of our summoning shrines?
No, as in a funerary shrine.
Oh.
And you are able to like gather stuff aside, and you uncover this. Tasha, you find a really nice shiny rock.
Ooh.
She puts that in her bag.
It gives you hope.
She puts it in her hotbar.
It's got like this pretty little sort of gold speckly line going through it. It's so neat.
We're gonna find out later in the campaign it was the most important rock in the world. Hold on to that rock.
But yeah, those are your discoveries. Trihl, you know where there is an entrance underground, but it does need to be cleared. And Harleen, you find a shrine.
I'm snapping a picture and sending a text to everyone.
Okay, Riger, we'll get that on my phone.
Riger looks at it and just sort of yells down amongst the rocks. Trihl, Harleen's found a shrine.
I found a stairwell down here.
All right, we'll have to try and get these cleared off then.
All right,
Come on up for now.
all right. I'll lead all the rowdies back out.
They start clambering out after you. But Logo is going, should go deeper, find things for us. Precious prizes, all for us.
Big scary purple here though.
True.
Not separate, right? Purple might take the big ones. They're not safe alone.
Yes, now somebody falls attract, do not hide.
Yes, they might get taken. We watch for them, okay?
There, you get nodding as if yes, wise.
Yes.
And it's just not from the one, it's from all three of them.
It is from all three of them, yes.
Yep. You're all able to reunite up top. If you want to check out the shrine.
Yeah.
It's very hard for Harley to check out herself. Like even just getting it open, such fingerprinting would have to happen. You're not sure you could manage it.
Not without destroying something.
Which you can go near it, and yeah.
So Riger and Tasha are doing this, right?
Yep. Which you can clamber up on Riger if you want. Get a better view.
I will grab the bottom of his robe and start just like hop up and start like pulling on it to get his attention that I want up.
You get picked up very gently, and like he doesn't like hold you in palm of hand. He like sort of cups you to his chest.
Yep, I feel safe. I like this. Yes,
and he'll open up the shrine's box, which it opens a lot strangely smoothly. Like the metal here is like very well kept, and inside, you guys will see some stuff. First up, you will see what is clearly the remains of a phone.
Oh.
You see it's in many pieces, shattered, cracked screen, like circuit boards, like littered about, but it's all kept in like this little plate almost.
Harleen, is that your phone?
What's a distinctive marking on your phone, Harleen?
What's that?
It's the box,
Do you have any
isn't
distinctive
it?
markings on your phone?
You have a
Off the
phone
top
case
of
that
my
looks like
head?
a fox or something.
Give me a second to think on that one.
Well,
This was
I'm gonna say,
this was a thought
Harleen,
that had
that is your maker number. Like that is your model of phone right there.
that might that's
Harleen-
this model of phone.
Harleen, that's your phone, I think.
There is also a little carved idol in there. It does look like it is, weirdly enough, a fox.
Okay, this is getting a little weird.
There is also a blue gem. There is like a couple of like these little token things that you have no concept of what they represent. They just look like just little squares with like that side's got a like little bump on it. That side's got a divot. What that represents, you don't know. And like just some like assorted little bits of cloth and so on, like trinkets.
I think we just found Harlan's grave.
Can I see the gem in the idol?
You want me to get it out for you?
Please.
You see Ryger actually slips his sleeve down over his hand, being polite and not making direct contact immediately, but is going to get out the gem and the idol and hold them up to Harleen.
Harleen's just going to put her hand out so he can drop them in.
All right. You immediately feel the wood of the idol touch you, and then the gem touches you, and you get a flash of memory. And it's you as like this. I believe you were a dwarf. I described.
Yes.
Yeah.
This dwarven version of you looking into a mirror with a sort of a bit of a soft smile, and you just see yourself talking to yourself, just going. And I know this isn't how we're supposed to be using these, but I don't know. After
Margaret. That's what you want.
no, he's actually hesitating. Just going. After losing Margaret, facing our mortality, and I figured I'd leave this behind just in case something happened. I don't mind. I hope I died well, but I figure it's going to come for all of us eventually, be it natural or violent. I just want to make sure you all survive as best you can. And if my death is any part of any of you surviving, then I am happy and proud. But we all felt what happened when Margaret died. That snap. And we saw who it hit the most. Watch after Rachel. Make sure she's okay. Don't want to think about what happens if either she goes and it's unleashed or she's left alone, gaining the rest from us. So, you're smart, you'll figure it out. And if I'm not there to help you, then no, I'm cheering you on from beyond.
Yeah, if only you knew, my friend. If only you knew.
Share my stuff smartly. Don't be greedy. And you see this dwarf reach forward, pressing their hand to a gem on the desk, and the memory ends.
Huh. Harleen's just going to come out and just shake her head and go, well, that was different.
Did you get married?
You had a weird
No.
look in your eyes, Harleen. Like, you've felt this before. It's not the first time you've recorded a just in case. But there's that look of, like, knowledge in your eyes, as if, like, you were recording that because you felt it was going to end soon.
I knew what was coming.
And you look down at that fox idol in your grasp, and for some reason it's tweaking something. It feels related.
So Harland felt that after Margaret died, he says the group felt basically the line snap, and it didn't withdraw to everyone. It withdrew to Rachel.
Sounds like it.
And so as I guess each of us went, she ended up getting stuck with that person's power.
Oh.
And I was hoping that people would be able to hold on to her and just keep her going, but I knew I was going to go. And I wanted my stuff split up evenly and not for anyone to be greedy.
Huh. Is it like a little fox carving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's not particularly little. It's like the size of a big phase.
You think Rachel made that? Because, she did a bunch of little carvings for the Winter King.
I don't know.
It does look kind of similar in style.
Because I know I left that bear carving, and maybe she continued it on after that.
Maybe.
What
All
are
I can
these
say
weird
is
little
that
cubes?
I don't know. I didn't say anything about those.
We have some of those back in the archives. We think they're a currency of sorts, but we don't know for who or what.
They look like dice.
They do, although they roll terribly. We did think about that.
I want to roll one real bad.
But if you, he sort of motions towards him as if like, may I?
And Harleen is just going to move out of the way.
He picks up the couple of these strange cubes that, like, again, they have like, here's a rounded side and there's a divot here, and he goes, look, they actually fit into each other. It's quite a good join. For something that looks carved, they're very consistent.
Neat. They kind of go together, huh?
Yeah, he shrugs and just goes, for what purpose, though? We've not been able to ascertain.
I wonder if they're like how like the Scholar Pergurgi is laid out, like that one spiritual thing from our world. Probably not.
Well, it'd be nice to have more artifacts to take back and study, but well, respect to you. He sort of smiles awkwardly at Harleen and is placing them back in the shrine.
I would say take them, because if it helps us save Rachel.
Do you think they could fix this phone, or is it? They probably don't even have all the pieces here, right?
All they have to do is get the hard drive together.
If all of its components are here, they are learning how to, well, take these apart and put them back together as we speak.
Do you want us to gather the parts, Arlene, or do you want to leave it here?
Take everything.
Okay.
We shouldn't leave this empty. Something should be left behind.
Should we leave the fox?
Harleen's going to set the memory crystal back in.
He nods a little and he's going to close it back up.
I don't know why, but I feel this is going to be important.
Well, we start trying to clear this stairwell.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right. As you all sort of start to move towards the stairwell, there is a spend of fear.
As a reaction, I'm going to throw a snowball at Tom.
It'd be cool if Tom were here for that.
I
However,
know.
instead you hear a whistling through the air as there is something being thrown. However, it's going to be.
Then I
Oh,
immediately go down 2d4 brownies plus
oh
1.
no! Oh no! Oh no! You see Ryger be
Oh.
struck with a boulder.
I was on Riger.
Yeah, okay. That'll be the two of you sent flying then.
Is he
I was-
very
I
close
was-
to me?
Yes.
Good. I'm marking an armor slot.
You are going
Whatever
to
damage-
intercede for Ryger and Trihl?
Yep, I'm stepping in.
Okay. All right, that's good.
How much damage is it?
It was going to be 57 points of damage, split between Ryger and Trihl.
I am going. Well, it says when an ally is when an ally within very close range takes damage, you can mark an armor slot to reduce the severity by 1 threshold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm expending 2 to catch each of them.
Okay. Very
Okay.
nice.
Oh, 57
So-
divided by 2, right?
Yeah. So it'd be
That's a-
25, 27, 28 for Ryger, 27 for Trihl. Hang
Okay.
on, I need the maths. I can't do splits. Well, it's 57 divided by 2. Divided by 2. Yeah, it'd be 28.5. Ryger will take the 28. Trihl will take the 27.
I will.
Actually, I can't. No. Trihl, you are going to take 10. Ryger will take the rest.
What's his threshold? Just for me to know, because I can reduce it by
he's-
4 for him.
You could reduce it by 4.
Will that pull him 1 threshold down or not?
1 second, let me open up Ryger. How much was that? 4?
Yeah, I can reduce it by 4.
No.
What would it need to be? Would it be 8?
To get him below this threshold, you'd need to do 15.
To get so because Harley's already reducing it by 1 threshold, right? So
Yeah. Actually, well, that because that ability doesn't work by reducing the number. It's just taking it down to the next threshold.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I can't pull it. So it's 15 above whatever threshold. Okay, yeah, I can't reduce it then enough. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
So you'll take 10, which I believe Harleen can reduce to nada for you.
Yeah, that would be nothing
And
for me.
you will reduce Ryger's from severe to what's it called?
Major.
Major, so that's 2.
And then he will spend an armor to reduce that to minor. So yeah, you see this boulder incoming, and you reach out and you manage to absorb a lot of the kinetic impact, but it still strikes. You deflect it enough, and Trihl, you see this purple sort of field go up briefly, which shatters as it strikes Ryger, going careening off across the ruins here. Ryger briefly struck down, but he's hurt, but not mortally so. And he is quick to his feet as you all look in the direction that boulder came from, and you see giant figures, Harleen scale figures, standing at the mountain.
Oh no.
Harleen's.
And the most distinctive thing about them are one of them has these great big antlers. Another's got these wolf-like ears and tail. Another look almost feline, and they've all got purple glowing eyes.
Glowing eyes.
Yep,
Yeah, because they're actively using their spirits.
they're actively using their powers. Yeah. And
shoot.
as you see one of them sort of hefting up another boulder, tossing it hand to hand, that's where we're going to end this week's session.
I
my
wanted. I was
God.
just as you said that, I was going to go bow and arrow. Look, come on, let's go. Let's
The
go.
Dominari are here.
All right.
The Dominari was already here.
We will probably want to make sure to wait till Toby shows up next week since we're starting a combat.
Yes. Yeah. We'll start a bit late if we need to.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out at before 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
It's just my boss did not respond to me today at all.
Okay.
Which, Cross, I'm
Yes.
very disappointed in your roles this session. Please try and improve. You need to work on that.
It's as if I was channeling my brother.
Yeah. Your homework this week is to roll dice until you get better at it.
Especially your hope dice. Sit down and talk to it.
That was really bad.
That was really bad.
It was awful.
All right, Yuli, do your sign out.
I bet
Yeah, I gotta say the thing.
if I roll right
was
now,
it
will it be a crit?
Solidawa, sayonara, bye bye.